Yo, what's going on, boys? Welcome back to the stream. Welcome back to our UFC Perth watch along stream, where obviously for this card, it's just going to be the main card that we do a watch along for. But we are back. We are actually doing it. It's incredibly early. I just woke up not too long ago, but it's fun. I just decided to hop on stream anyway for this UFC Perth stream, and we'll see how it goes. So far, the card, I'm not honestly sure how it's gone so far. In terms of the best bets, I do like to update you guys on that on this channel, on these live streams. And the only play that we took that actually happened so far was Colby Thickness by decision. He won the decision, but honestly, I'm not even sure how it played out. I don't know if it was a close fight or if it wasn't, if it was a good play or if it wasn't, but it hit. So I guess that's the good news. And I'll be updating you guys exactly how everything is going, and I'll keep you guys updated on exactly how we do for our best bets. And also, if you're interested in getting those best bets for this card, I still have the bulk of my plays yet to come. So if you are interested, hit that join button down below, and I'll be updating you guys exactly when a new play is coming up, exactly, if it hit or if it didn't hit, and we'll go forward from there. So let me just quickly update our bet tracker. This is like a bit of a guesstimate, but so we're probably up around 2.5 units, let's say. So throughout the night, I'll be throwing this up on screen, telling you guys exactly where we are. But here's where we are at this point, around 2.5 units that we are up. Yo, what's going on, Fly Tomorrow? Welcome to the stream, brother. 6 a.m. Yes, sir. 6 a.m. Incredibly early stream, but we're doing it. Fuck it. For the main card of UFC Perth. And once again, thank you so much for becoming a channel member. But yeah, boys, just getting right into the main card. I believe the first fight on this card is, or at least for the main card, is Tai Tuivasa versus Louis, which it is, yes. Should be interesting. I mean, listen, neither one of these guys are really that good, if we're being honest. But with that being said, I do think this is a fight that is very winnable for Tai Tuivasa. I think obviously he has to win this fight. If Tai somehow figures out a way to lose this fight against Louis Sutherland, I would assume he would retire. But then again, you never know. It seems like he probably should have retired, or not retired, but should have been cut anyway up until this point, and he's still in the UFC. So I guess you never know. But I do expect, if Tai does lose, I do expect him to officially get cut. So we'll see. And as for Louis, he can probably be in a very similar situation. Now, I know he just got to the UFC, but he's not been great in the UFC, to say the very least. He's never won in the UFC. He lost twice, both by finish in the first round, early in the first round. So if he gets finished early once again, which is a very real possibility, who knows? Maybe he's going to get cut as well. So this is a cut fight, whoever loses, potentially. We'll see how it plays out. But the main event of this card is really good. Kind of the main reason for why I'm actually doing this live stream, which is JDM versus Carlos Prates. We do have plays on this main event. Obviously, if you guys have been watching the streams or watching the videos on the channel, I do side with Carlos Prates. We'll see how that one plays out, but should be really good. Also, we have Quinlan Salkild versus Benil Dariush. Should be a really fun fight as well. Tim Elliott versus Steve Erceg. Should be really fun as well. Rahiki's on this card, and he's honestly been a pretty fun fighter the short time that he has been in the UFC. So we'll see how that one plays out. Definitely a lot of good fights, honestly, on this main card. And it is something that's pretty rare. It's been something that we've been talking about quite a bit, actually. Bad fight card quality. But to be honest, this Perth card is not terrible. It's not insane, but it's not terrible. And they're actually, at least... And the main card, there are definitely a lot of pretty good fights. So at this point, they're just doing their promos and whatnot before we get into the first fight of the main card. But I will keep you guys updated on this. And obviously, I have the timer at the top right. As you can see there, whenever the rounds do start, I'll queue it up with where I'm at, and you guys can get queued up to where I'm at throughout the entirety of that fight. So should be good, should be fun. Also, I did want to make another quick mention. I am streaming on Twitter, so welcome to everybody who is on that Twitter stream. But with that being said, I'm not able to see your guys' questions and comments or whatever on my streaming platform. So if I don't answer some of your boys' questions, I do apologize. I'm gonna try to pull it up on my phone here, but just in case during the fight, if I don't see it or something like that, don't get offended. It's just I can't see it on my streaming platform for one reason or the other. Wow, Bisping with a completely different look here. He's got the shave look. But let me look through some of these highlights. Have any of you guys in chat actually watched this card thus far, or are you just tuning in at this point, same like me? I'm kind of curious how the card has been going thus far. Just literally looking through the results. Junior Tafa actually found a pretty early KO or TKO victory against Kevin Christian. Actually, if you remember going into this fight, I was talking about that. I was saying, is there value on Junior Tafa? Probably turns out that there was. Junior Tafa is one of the worst to ever do it. Yo, what's going on, boys? What's going on, man? Junior Tafa is probably one of the worst to ever do it. But with that being said, I think Kevin Christian probably is even worse somehow. I don't know how the UFC did it, but they found a fighter that's actually worse than Junior Tafa, and he actually was able to find the finish. Jacob Malkoun was able to find a decision victory over GM3. Colby Thickness won against Vince Morales, as we took before. So that was nice. Wes Schultz via submission. Cody Steele also by submission. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know how the card has been going. It's me, Watermelon. Let's go, brother. Welcome back to the stream. Bobby, what's going on, man? What's going on? What's going on, fellas? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Doing a little bit of a fight watch along for UFC Perth. Headlined by JDM versus Carlos Prates. Should honestly be a really, really good fight. Woke up super early for this. Definitely didn't cater to U.S. markets at this point, but I guess I can't complain. Normally, we do get it. I honestly don't understand how you UK guys or Euro guys in general do this. This kind of is insane, and I guess this would be like every card for you guys where you guys got to wake up at like 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. or something ridiculous just to watch these cards. I get it now, I guess. This is honestly the first time that I've had to do this, but I do kind of get it why you guys complain. And I don't have moderator anymore. I'll see if I can give you moderator back. But as I was saying in previous streams, honestly, I just don't really need it at this point. There's not too many people in the streams anyway, for one, but for two, honestly, you guys can say whatever the fuck you want. Like, it doesn't bother me one way or the other. So yeah, it is what it is. I don't know what to do. Very good. But welcome to the stream, everybody new. About to get into right into some of these fights, and welcome to anybody who is on the Juicecast side of things. That is the second channel, the Juicecast, more or less a channel where I just do just longer sort of videos, more unedited sort of videos. So if you guys are interested in getting more juicy MMA, be sure to check out the Juicecast. The link will be in the description. And I also will post the link in chat for any of you guys that are interested. Let's go, boys. Super excited. Any predictions? What do you guys have at this point for the main event, at least? JDM versus Carlos Prates. I've honestly seen it go back and forth with fans. As I said, I personally lean Carlos Prates, but I've seen a lot of people go either way on this. But we shall see. We shall see. Should be a really close fight. Yo, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. We'll sub and like to your live. I appreciate that, brother. Thanks so much. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think going into this one? But one thing that I do think will play somewhat of a factor actually is the grappling of Jack Della Maddalena. Now, I know that sounds ridiculous based upon his last fight where he more or less got dominated by Islam, but obviously this fight there's no comparison between the Islam fight and the Carlos Prates fight. So don't be surprised at all if JDM does look to grapple a little bit. I don't think that's going to be his main game plan. I don't think he's going to shoot for a takedown immediately and more or less try to hold Carlos Prates on the ground until he can find a submission or something like that. I don't think anything like that. But I do think there is a good chance he decides to mix up the grappling, maybe pressure effectively, put a few punches together in combination, and then after that, shoot in for a takedown. Maybe get Carlos Prates thinking, because, fighters talk about this all the time, commentators as well. And it is true. If you are able to mix it up, you definitely can keep your opponent off balance. And that really opens your opponent up to you be able to landing some, pretty good shots. So we shall see. But for the most part, it'll probably be a stand-up affair. But yeah, just doing a lot of promos at this point. Hopefully we can get into our first fight relatively soon. I think they're doing the walkouts right now for Tai Tuivasa versus Louis Sutherland. Honestly, a big fight for both of these guys. Their careers, their UFC careers are probably on the line, I would assume. At least it should be for both these guys. Louis has been in the UFC for 2 fights. This will be his third. Been finished in the first round in both of his previous 2. So 3 losses in a row, 3 finished losses in a row. Not great. And as for Tai Tuivasa, I don't know. How many losses at this point is he on? I believe he's on like a 5-fight loss streak or 6-fight loss streak. I don't even know how many it's been at this point, but it hasn't been good to say the least. So both these guys desperately need a win. We'll see who can come out in the end. I will say though, I do think this is kind of a good fight for Tai Tuivasa. But I have said a similar thing in the past, and it just didn't really go his way. So we shall see. We shall see. Also, if you guys are enjoying the live stream, be sure to hit that like button down below. Essentially, it tells YouTube that you guys are enjoying the live streams, and it brings more people to the stream. So I would appreciate that if you guys could do that. Yeah, I mean, in terms of any sort of additional news, Johnny Walker is moving up to heavyweight. So that's somewhat interesting. He is fighting Ante Della. So we'll see how that fight plays out. I honestly don't think it's going to go all that well for Johnny Walker. I think it is a good idea in general for some of these light heavyweights that are not having all that much success to decide to move up to the heavyweight division. Heavyweight's so bad, especially towards the bottom half of the rankings, and even also especially unranked guys. So I don't think it's a terrible idea. But the issue for Johnny Walker is he literally has no chin, which is something I think we probably know. But the issue for him is, even if he's winning the majority of certain fights, he can take a jab from these heavyweights and probably get knocked out cold, which is, not the most ideal thing in the world. But we'll see, obviously, how our boy Johnny does at the heavyweight division. Also, outside of Johnny Walker, I believe there was another significant fight they got announced. Here it is. Yeah, Robert Whittaker versus Nikita Krylov for UFC 329. We obviously already knew that Robert Whittaker was moving up to the heavyweight division. Not heavyweight division. That'd be great. We already know that he's moving up to the light heavyweight division, but we do officially have opponent Nikita Krylov. Honestly, a fight that I think Whittaker could win. I've said this for a while about Whittaker. I don't think he's in his prime anymore, to say the least. Honestly, I think he's kind of washed. But with that being said, for the light heavyweight division, I do think there are matchups he could win until he gets hit, for example. And in this fight against Nikita Krylov, I honestly think this is a really good fight. Krylov is not that great. He's a good grappler, but on the feet, he more or less is pretty open. He has calf kicks and an occasional jab and an occasional left straight, and he'll get super aggressive in certain moments, but he doesn't really set anything up. He runs into big shots, and I do think this is probably a pretty good fight for Robert Whittaker to just, go to work, utilize footwork, counter effectively, and maybe even find a finish. So I do think the UFC kind of did Robert Whittaker a favor here. And if he is able to win, we'll see what he's able to do at the rest of his light heavyweight career. Here we go, boys. We got Tai Tuivasa walking out. And you guys have a play on this fight card at all? Or anything at all, actually. Thoughts on this fight? Let me see if I can throw a how the fuck do I do this shit? Let me see if I can throw a bit of a poll in the chat. Used to be able to do it on this streaming platform, but honestly, I don't even remember how to do it. So let me just do it manually. Let's go to the stream. 1 second, fellas. Bear with me. Fuck to do this shit. I feel like such an unk. I don't know how the fuck to do anything anymore. Bro, what the fuck? Maybe you can't do it on here. Maybe I got to do it in the other one. I am streaming on multiple platforms, by the way, for anybody that is curious. So if I'm answering questions that you guys aren't seeing in your chat, that's why. Fucking hell. How the fuck do I do this shit? I honestly have no idea. All right, I don't know. Just let me know in chat. Who do you guys think is going to win? Louis Sutherland or Tai Tuivasa? These boys already walked out. We're about to get into the fighter introductions. We'll get right into the first fight of the main card, and we'll get right underway. Once again, if you guys are interested, you can sync up with my live stream there. I'll be updating that as soon as the fight starts, and updating you guys along the way of how the fight plays out. I do expect this fight to be a pretty short one between Ty and Louis, but we shall see how it goes. Joshua, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Thanks so much once again for becoming a channel member. Good morning to you as well. Super early. Honestly, it's pretty hard to even wake up at like 6:30 a.m. on a Saturday on a Saturday morning. But fuck it. This is honestly a pretty good card for fight night. Honestly, probably one of the better fight night cards, maybe of the year. Maybe it is the best fight night card of the year. So decided to do a bit of a watch along stream for this this fight card, and hopefully it turns out to be a good one, at least the main card. But I wasn't watching the prelims, so I don't know how it went. I saw some of the results for all the channel members. We did take Colby Thickness, who won by decision, but I'm gonna have to watch everything back after the fact because I have no idea. Maybe it was a good bet, maybe it was a terrible bet. I don't know, but I didn't really see how that fight played out. But didn't you guys actually watch any of the prelims of this card? And if so, how has it been going so far? Hopefully it's been good. Let's go. Our boy Ty's getting announced, and we'll get right back into the first round. It is kind of crazy, though, to think that a guy with a 15-9 record is still in the UFC, who's on a 6-fight loss streak as well. Crazy, but it is what it is. All I had bet wise was Melikav and Rosen parlayed together. Let's go. I think they both won, I'm assuming. I think they did when I just checked. So let's go, bro. Yeah, what's going on, man? Welcome to stream. Trading. Very good. All right, anyways, about to get started with round one of the first fight in the main card. About to get started right about now. Here we go. Ty's back. Let's see what he's got. Pressure here from Tai Tuivasa. Let's see when the first exchange happens. Probably be a quick fight. Louis got one of the most interesting builds in the UFC, in my opinion. Josh Emmett probably is the number one, but Louis just got like a big build, man. He's like I don't know, like a peacock, like a rooster. Wow, takedown attempt here from Louis. Leg kicks Ty. Yeah, he's got to go to leg kicks. Ty's going for the guillotine here. I don't know if this is really going to work. Actually, I know it's not going to work. He's really got to focus on actually stuffing the takedown as opposed to a guillotine, but he got himself into a better situation by utilizing that guillotine. Let's see if he can break away, which he does. Good work from Tai Tuivasa. Right back on the pressure here once again. And I do agree with you, Joshua. He probably should go to the leg kicks to set up his shots up top. That's something that he did great when he was in his prime, when somehow he's number 3 in the rankings of heavyweight. He went to the calf kick a lot. Another takedown attempt, pretty easily gotten there by Louis Sutherland. Not a great sign. Ty is doing a better job at getting the legs out, getting his back right back to the cage, building back his base up. He's up to a knee at this point. Kind of utilizing that guillotine. Yo, what's going on? Hey, man, welcome to the stream. Thanks so much once again for becoming a channel member. But Ty did a really good job of getting right back to his feet. Ty's cooked, yeah. He's not doing great. I mean, listen, his takedown defense was never good. It's looking like even worse than it normally does in this fight. But nice little elbow on the break there. Louis hurt. Beautiful elbow by Tai Tuivasa there. Ty's on the pressure once again. There's a calf kick from Ty. Louis definitely didn't take that shot that well. Another takedown attempt there for Louis. Ty saw it much better this time. It said, oh! Spinning elbow lands for, knee lands for Louis Sutherland. But Ty ate all the shots pretty nicely. Calf kick lands for Louis Sutherland. Another takedown attempt. That was a really bad shot. Ty did a good job there at sprawling, landing some shots to the side of the head. Honestly, this fight could be over at this point. Nice roll, though. Wow, full mount for Louis Sutherland. As I say that, he completely turns the fight around. Let's see what he's able to do with full mount at this point. Both these guys are not UFC caliber, for being honest, but somewhat of an interesting fight so far. If anybody has a Tai Tuivasa ticket, I would not feel that confident with it. But with that being said, I wouldn't feel great about a Louis one either. This is such a weird fight. But yeah, big shots, honestly, from both. A spinning elbow into a knee up the middle. Some good shots from Louis there as well. Nice little elbow up top from Louis. Let's see if Ty can build his base, get back to his feet. I don't know if he will be able to. Louis hit him with the greater. He did. Yes, sir. But we'll see if Ty worked on his grappling at least a little bit. Honestly, it seemed like he didn't. This is not great stuff. I know Louis does have a grappling background, I believe, but he's not UFC caliber. But let's see what he's able to do with this top position. Landing some elbows on top. Not too much damage up until this point, though. If you're Tai Tuivasa, you want to scoop back to the cage, utilize the cage to get back to your knees and eventually get back to your feet. But he's not in the best spot in the world here. Let's see if he's able to create space here. Nope, not there. Louis the live favorite at this point. Probably would agree with that. Both landed good shots, but Louis landed good shots and has control time. Nice little elbows up top from Louis Sutherland. Honestly, nothing too crazy, but some decent shots up top from Louis. Probably going to end the round here. I don't think Ty's going to be able to get away from this. Also, don't think Louis is going to be able to do enough damage to find the finish from this situation, but we'll see. But if it does continue the way it does, I do think it's Louis Sutherland 10-9. Yo, Jimmy Johns, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Good merch. I appreciate it. Yeah, just decided to put together some merch for you guys, and I guess even for myself as well, just to wear it. But yeah, they're all good quality, cool designs. So if you guys are interested, the link will be in the description. But I appreciate that. Round one's about to be over. Some nice elbows up top once again from Louis Sutherland. And that's round one. Definitely a 10-9 for Louis. But yeah, nothing too spectacular. I think, honestly, round one told us that both these guys are not UFC caliber fighters. We'll see what the UFC decides to do afterwards. But these guys are not very good. Ty's downfall is honestly, I agree. I mean, just to think that, I don't know, like 2 years ago at this point or something like that, Tai Tuivasa was number 3 in the world, and he actually had success against Cyril Gane. And now to see where he is at this point in his career on a 6-fight loss streak, I believe, and fighting the way he is here, just looking absolutely terrible. It's crazy. The fall off is crazy. But I guess at the same time, the heavyweight division was never really that good. And once now at this point that he's running into some guys that can grapple at least a little bit, they are giving him some trouble. But yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy to think about. But look at that spinning elbow landing flush, and Ty just ate that. It's crazy. People forget, man. This guy dropped Gane. You're right. People forget. They do forget. But honestly, that's a crazy thing to think about. That this guy that we're watching right now dropped Cyril Gane. But in a different world, he probably finishes Cyril Gane. But obviously wasn't able to do it. But anyways, getting into round two, nice little calf kick landed by Louis Sutherland. Ty once again is on the pressure. In his last fight, he gassed out pretty bad as well. On top of it not being a super high-paced fight, so we'll see where the cardio of Tai Tuivasa is at this point. Another takedown shot for Louis, much better sprawl that time for Tai. Essentially just going to the guillotine every single time, which I guess has bbeen working okay, but yeah, I think you would probably prefer to sprawl first as compared to going to the guillotine every single time, but did a good job at forcing Louis back up, landed a couple of nice knees as well. Louis has double unders here, trying to trip out Tai Tuivasa, gets a pretty easy takedown. I don't know, man. Tai just cannot stop a takedown. It is kind of frustrating to watch, but I guess what could you really expect at this point? Tai got back to his knees. If any of you guys have Louis Sutherland by decision, honestly, that could be a golden ticket. Let's see how the fight plays out. Tai did get back to his feet, though. Let's see what he's able to do about it. He gets taken down immediately. Fucking hell, man. This guy cannot stop a takedown for his life. Now he's getting away from the cage. It's going to be even harder to get back to his feet. Louis is already inside control. I don't know. We might stay in this position for the rest of the round, to be honest. Fucking hell. Not great. Not great. To say the least. Fucking hell, man. The downfall of Tai is very unfortunate. I really wish he would be able to perform better throughout his career, but at least at one point he did knock out Derek Lewis, and he was a top 3 guy at the heavyweight division. Come on, Tai. Dude, this is like insane, man. This is like incredibly low-level stuff. Louis Sutherland is not a UFC caliber fighter, but Tai cannot stuff a takedown from this guy. It's insane. But what are you going to do? I don't know. Maybe the ref stands up the fight because nothing is happening, but Tai's not going to be able to get up from this position. He's really not. But the onus is on Louis as well, man. You're inside control here. Tai literally does not know how to grapple at all. You know, posture up and land some big elbows. Try to find a finish here. But obviously he's not really doing that. Couple of baby shots landed there from Louis Sutherland. The ref. Oh, we got our boy Rich Mitchell in here. He's a good ref. Hopefully he stands up the fight soon. Louis is trying to pass into full mount. Does so very easily. The guard of Tai is non-existent. Let's see if from this point Louis can go to work. Tai is trying to buck, essentially getting Sutherland off of him. Not successful, but bro, you got to do something, man. You're in full mount here. You got to land something better than these baby shots. Arm triangle potential here. The fence is kind of in the way, but there's a potential if Louis gets over to the right side that he can lock in an arm triangle, and he lets go of it. Fucking hell, man. Tai is creating some space here. Let's see. Can he create enough space to get to his feet? No. Holy shit. Dude, these are big shots, boys. There's a big shots. Just kidding. This is a fucking shit fight. This is what we got up for. It's at 7 a.m. to watch this fight. Ooh, Tai's getting back to his knees, though. Let's see if he can get back to his feet, which he does. Tai gets back to his feet. Louis going in for another takedown. Some big shots landed to the side by Tai. Gets taken down immediately once again. It's like just like a loaf of bread, man. This guy can't keep his feet. Keep your base. Fucking hell. Louis landing some giant shots to the side of the head. Holy shit. Tai's gassed. I don't know, man. I just don't know. I don't even know what the point of keeping Tai Tuivasa on the roster is anyway. I know he is kind of a fan favorite, but he hasn't looked good in honestly years at this point. So even if he somehow finds a finish in the 3rd round, I just don't see the reason to keep him on. But I'm sure they will. A rear naked choke. I mean, Louis doesn't have the angle at all, but he's threatening the rear naked choke, and he lets go of it. Fucking hell. Tai is very difficult to submit. I guess so. But I don't know. I don't think it's because of any sort of skill. I think it's just because he has more or less no neck. Yes, we got up to this. I can't stop. I may be addicted to consuming UFC slop. Honestly, like this is kind of what we've been getting. But yeah, I don't know. I was kind of hoping that this fight maybe could have been pretty good, but this is more or less UFC slop. But hopefully the next fight also at heavyweight. We got our boy Gaziev on this card. I mean, what more do you want? than to have Shamil Gaziev on this card. So that fight can't possibly be bad against Pertic. But after that, like legitimately, we'll see how that fight plays out. But after that fight, legitimately, I think the card is going to get pretty good. Rahiki, honestly, is a really fun fighter, so that should be fun one way or the other. And then Steve Erceg versus Tim Elliott. My boy Steve Erceg's got to win that fight. I don't know. I've seen significant line movement on that Steve Erceg fight. It doesn't really make much sense to me, to be honest. He was a minus 400. Now he's all the way down to a minus like 180, I believe, at this point. Maybe the line's even closer at this point compared to what it was just, a day ago. I don't really get it at all, but I think either way, that fight should be fun, hopefully. And then Beneil Dariush for Salakilled. I don't know how Dariush survives that, even if he is having success early. We'll see. And the main event is actually really good. That's honestly the reason why I did this watch along. The main event is so good on this card. I'm just excited for that one. But anyways, getting right into round 3 of this UFC slot. I heard the Erceg fight got flagged. Oh, is that true? Is that not going down anymore? Fuck. I wouldn't be totally shocked. I mean, it's the line movement's actually insane. From minus 400 to minus 180, it's an insane line movement. So I hope it does continue on, unless there's something nefarious going on there, or maybe Steve Erceg is injured or something. I don't really know. Maybe, guys know something I don't. But if that is the case, that sucks. Pressure here by Tai Tuivasa. Go to the fucking calf kicks, bro. And Louis goes to a calf kick. What if you're Tai? You got to go to the calf kicks to set up some of your shots. Immediate takedown attempt. Good sprawl there initially, but you have to create space, and then he gets thrown down immediately. Dude, Tai Tuivasa sucks, man. I don't know what to say. This is a hard fight to watch. He gets taken down immediately. He sprawls effectively, doesn't get his hips away, and gets taken down immediately. It's just insane to watch this. I'm sure we're going to stay here for the rest of the round. These are huge shots landed by Louis Sutherland. I think this is time. Both of these guys have to get cut. Still going forward, thought they sounded the betting on it. Yeah. I guess so. Let me see, at least on FanDuel. On FanDuel, it's still up, that fight. It is the same line from what I saw previously. Erceg is a minus 170. But maybe on other betting sites they stopped it, or maybe they stopped it earlier and they let it continue after. I don't know. But it is kind of unfortunate. We're seeing more and more examples of this where there's significant line movement and the bookies have to cancel the fight, or they have to, put a hold to it or whatever to figure out what's going on. It's really annoying. I know a lot of these guys are a lot of, not fans, but I guess a lot of sharps do have insider information. Whether, I'm not saying, fighters are throwing the fight in all of these fights. I don't think that's the case, but I do think some bettors have information that maybe some fighters injured or something, and that's why we see this significant line movement. But it is kind of annoying, man. But hopefully this is not another example of sharps knowing something that we don't. Why is Ty not throwing leg kicks anymore? Was the best part of his game? Yeah, I honestly have no idea. It actually was the best part of his game. His calf kicks were actually really good. They were obviously very hard, but they also set up other aspects of his game. But for whatever reason, he's literally not going to it at all at this point. The only thing I can think of is maybe he's afraid of getting taken down, but at the same time, he's getting taken down anyway. Why not? When you're under pressure, you throw a couple calf kicks, and it's not as if Louis Sutherland is this insane grappler where he's going to catch your calf kicks and take you down immediately after that. So I don't really know why he's not going, shooting for, or not shooting, but I don't know why he's not throwing any calf kicks. It is odd to see, but we're going to end here the rest of the fight, boys. I mean, Ty's not going to be able to get back to his feet. Louis is literally not doing anything either. He's not going to find the finish. So, as I said before, if you had Louis Sutherland by finish, or if you had the over or this fight to go the distance, that is a golden ticket in a fight like this. Honestly, I should have thought about it. I know hindsight is 20/20, but these guys are both terrible. And sometimes when you get two fighters that are just absolutely terrible, you get these sort of slop fights where nobody can really do anything. And it just turns out to be a boring decision one way or the other. Man, this is a good way to start the main card. Fucking hell, boys. I'm still half asleep, but it's just so frustrating to watch. I don't have any bets on this card, by the way, and also anybody that is joining late, I will be updating you guys on my betting progress. So far, we only had one bet that had happened so far that I took. It hit for you channel members. There we go. They're gonna fight the stand the fight up. Holy shit! What the hell is going on here? Louis Sutherland wasn't getting back to his feet. Let's see what Ty can do in these last 45 seconds. He's so gassed, bro. Oh, what happened? I missed that. Oh, Louis gas as well. Immediately shot for a takedown. He just pulls guard. Ty's on top. Go to work, Ty. Get the finish in the last 35 seconds. Let's see if he can do anything here. Oh, dear Lord. Any sort of excitement immediately goes away. Ty's so tired, bro. Oh, man. How are they this tired? This is such a low-paced sort of fight. Let's go, Ty. Fuck it. Find the finish in the last few seconds. Couple big shots to the side of the head. Louis just trying to hold on for dear life here, to be honest. Let's see if Ty... Oh, that was an illegal knee. But then Louis lets on top. This is such a ridiculous... that's the fight. Nah, there you go. Louis Sutherland won this fight. What a ridiculous sequence at the end. Both these guys are gassed. They both suck. Riptide's almost like he's still like... It is true. I don't know. Is it 6 a.m. in Perth right now? Fucking hell, bro. How can Louis possibly be celebrating that win? You got to be kidding me. This guy, I hope he gets cut. Honestly, I really do. I don't really say that too often. I don't hope guys get cut, but I hope Louis Sutherland gets cut. He's shit, and he's flipping off the crowd after that fight. Dude, fuck this guy. Fucking hell. Two good girls. Yeah, I mean, some sort of high level fight we had there. Yeah. What is it? 30-26 tied to Ivasa, probably. Let's see what the judges have it. Let's see if I missed any sort of news in terms of MMA. I don't think so. But we do have Johnny Walker moving up to heavyweight and fighting Ante Della, which is an interesting fight to say the least. I don't think it's the worst idea in the world for Johnny Walker to move up to heavyweight. I think really what the issue is going to be for Johnny Walker, though, is his chin. It's always been that issue for him, and I think the same thing definitely is going to be true for the heavyweight division. But I think for Johnny Walker, he just has to fight in more so of a free-flowing way. I thought the way he fought in his last fight, just essentially avoiding action, it's not going to be something that makes him that successful. So I think he should just free flow. Now he can get knocked out, obviously, but I think it's worth taking that risk. It's 7:38 p.m. in Perth. Crazy to think. Yeah, it is crazy to think. People forget, man. Time changes. I wouldn't mind being in Perth at this point. Okay, beautiful. I always really wanted to go to Australia. Just in general, I really wanted to go, but especially after these UFC cards in Australia, whether it's in Sydney or especially in Perth, just looks beautiful, man. 30-26. It's got to be Ty, right? Oh, that's Louis. Holy shit. Nah, that's a terrible fight, man. I hope they don't give him an interview. Fuck this guy, bro. All right, they're not. Thank you. Oh, no, they are. Fucking hell, bro. I don't know why this guy's getting an interview. How can you yell after a performance like that? Bisping going with the chop there. Well, they robbed Ty. Yeah, they did rob Ty. I thought it was a 30-25 or maybe even 30-24 for Ty. And they gave it a 30-26 to Louis. What the hell are we doing here, man? These judges are horrible. Who are you booing? We're booing you, bro. It was a terrible fight. Dude, I hate when fighters do this. Especially when they put on like such boring performances. And then they just yell and do this shit on the mic afterwards. It's crazy. Maybe Dana's asleep at this point. That's why he got an interview. But Dana would not allow this. Prime Dana White would never allow this interview to happen. Prime Dana White would have Aljamain Sterling, win a dominant performance against Yusuf Zalal and not give him an interview. That's Prime Dana White. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Ty clearly had the superior blob. Ty was a superior blob. But unfortunately, the judges saw the beautiful frame of Louis Sutherland, the big body of Louis Sutherland, pause, and they're just like, fuck it, man. We got to go with Louis. Louisville Slugger. That's 7 losses in a row for Tai Tuivasa. Holy shit. Dude, he was a minus 200 going into this fight. He got 30-26. I don't know, man. The UFC has to cut him at this point. I mean, even for Ty's sake, I may even decide to retire if I'm Ty. Who the hell are you going to beat? I mean, if you can't beat Louis Sutherland, and if you're getting 30-26 by Louis Sutherland, who the hell are you going to beat? It's not a great look, to say the least. But hopefully this next fight is good. Shamil Gaziev versus Pertich. Fucking hell, now I'm falling asleep. Oh, thanks, Ty and Louis. Now the Blob Maxine got himself. Fuck. If Shamil Gaziev loses this fight, fuck it. Gaziev versus Tai Tuivasa next. Put it together. I think, just based upon the fact that Gaziev is Gaziev, he'll probably be able to beat Tai Tuivasa by, I don't know, a 30-24, maybe, let's say. He's insane, man. Wonder what the line is on this fight. Let's see. I believe it is relatively close. Very close. Pertich is a minus 112 favorite over Shamil Gaziev. I don't know. I didn't take a play in this fight, but honestly, I don't think the value is that bad on Pertich. I don't think he's very good, but Shamil Gaziev is really slow and also isn't very good. I think Pertich can more or less just overwhelm Gaziev and maybe find a finish that way. We'll see how it plays out, but I don't have any plays on this fight. We'll update you guys when that first play that I do have comes up. Oh, man. Holy shit. There's a lot of you guys in the Twitter live stream, so welcome to the live stream, everybody. If I don't answer your questions, I do apologize. On this streaming platform that I use, I'm not able to see your guys' questions on Twitter, so I do apologize if I don't answer them. But if you do want to hop onto another platform, I am streaming on multiple platforms on YouTube, Twitter, as well as Twitch. So be sure to hop on one of those other streams if you want to ask questions and whatnot. But dude, I don't think I could possibly take this fight being really bad. Pertich versus Gaziev. If this is another blob fight, I don't know what to do. Did not wake up for this. I probably should have just done a one fight main card watch along, literally just the main event, and move on from there. Would have got a lot more sleep, but fuck it. We had to wake up to watch Ty. How can you not watch that fight? Oh man. Let's go. JDM. Any final predictions on the main event, by the way? Anybody that is in chat for JDM versus Carlos Prates? I think I lean at this point with Carlos Prates, but super, super close fight. I wouldn't even be surprised if what's his face? JDM looks to grapple a little bit in this fight against Carlos. It'll be interesting, one way or the other. But what do you guys think? Let's go, Carlos. Carlos, honestly, a couple of fights very similar to this. I thought his last fight was similar to this in the sense that when he fought against Ian Gary, it was a really high-level fight for the welterweight division, also on a fight night card. And we're seeing it again. You do have to give credit to Carlos Prates for sure. He is willing to take on legitimate competition. He is willing to put his record on the line, or his ranking on the line. So should be interesting. I think the main is legit 50-50. Honestly, I don't totally disagree. It's super close. I honestly think whoever is able to pressure is going to be able to win the fight. Both these guys are really good on the front foot. And both these guys could fight off the back foot. There's no question about it, but they're obviously, they do their best work on the front foot. So, yeah, I honestly think it is pretty close to a 50-50. we shall see how it plays out. I do think the power in the end is going to be a little bit too much for JDM. That's why I think Prates is going to win it, but it's very, very close to being a 50-50 fight. Perth just fought twice in the UFC. I don't think I saw his first fight, but I did see his last fight where he more or less just actually just mauled Louis Sutherland by just throwing shots, and that was enough to beat Louis. But we'll see how this one plays out. Let's go, Gaziv. Let's see what he's able to do here. Yes, sir, bro. Welcome to the Juicecast. Let's see what Twitter is saying at this point. 7-fight loss streak. What a run. The crazy thing is he's on a 7-fight loss streak, but he's not even like, he was never a champion or like this generational sort of fighter. And he's still in the UFC. Maybe he won't be after this fight. Minecraft if it's around big. You said runner as well. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I didn't watch the fight. Was that a legit robbery? The Colby Thickness fight? Or is he joking around? Maybe he's joking. I don't know. Thickness route 2. Okay, apparently that's a huge robbery. We got lucky, fellas. I think we got lucky. But I would have to watch the fight back. I'll take it though. Fuck it. I'll take it. And after the card, I'll be updating you guys during the card on how my plays are going for the channel members. But after the card, I'll post it on the YouTube post feature. How everything's going as well. Hey. Pacing of this card has got to be a little bit better. In other news, I've been watching The Boys. I don't know if you guys, any of you guys watch The Boys. It's pretty good. Honestly, it's not really the type of show that I typically would watch, but I just decided to watch it. Actually, one of my friends mentioned it, and I watched it because of that. Actually, it was pretty good. I'm caught up to date very quickly. I got through from episode 1 to the latest episode in about a week, which is insane to think about. But yeah, I flew through that show. It's good. It's getting very interesting. I thought that the new episode that just came out on Wednesday was really bad, though. I thought it was very similar to the Fly episode in Breaking Bad. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but I guess it serves its purpose, but it's very boring to watch. But whatever. Hopefully it sets something up, and maybe in the next episode we'll get something more. Shamil's mouth breathing just from walking to the octagon. That is true. Yo, what's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. What happened in the Thai fight? Was it a robbery? Thai is going on the record. Yeah, no, it wasn't a robbery. He just could not stuff a takedown. He got taken down in round 1. He got taken down in round 2, as well as round 3, and he just could not stop it. I mean, Louis Sutherland sucks. I know, I think he has a grappling background, but he sucks. All the shots that he went for were just very slow and not very good, to say the least. And he was still able to find those takedowns. Ty just is terrible, man. And they both should be cut. It was one of those performances. Ty had performances in his last 2 fights where him and his opponent should have both been cut for those performances. I think that kind of tells you everything you need to know about where Ty is at this point in his career. But he should get, he should get cut at this point. But we'll see. I don't know. Maybe the UFC just wants to hold on to him anyway. But I think at this point, it's just diminishing returns. At one point, I kind of got it. Ty was a pretty fun fighter. And yes, he was on a losing streak, but he was a fan favorite and he's a pretty fun fighter. But at this point, bro, like, he's not even putting on fun fights. I mean, what are we watching? This fight was terrible. His last fight at the beginning of the year was terrible. So, like, I don't know. Like, what are we even doing here, keeping this guy around? How the fuck was Malkoon over -1,000 in a century and 3 is cooked, but Malkoon is not impressive at all. Dude, honestly, I had the same thought I was talking to one of my boys about, fights, and sometimes we talk about what bets we like and whatnot. And he was talking about the Malkoun fight as well. And he was like, yeah, I think the line is probably fine. He was like a minus 1,200, I think. I don't know. I don't really see it. I don't think Malkoun is really good, to be honest. He's okay. But I guess it was more so that GM3 is absolutely cooked, which he is. I mean, don't get it twisted. GM3 is cooked. And maybe stylistically it was a bad fight for him. But I don't know, man. I don't really know how he's that big of a favorite. But I didn't watch the fight. Maybe the line was fair. I don't know. I don't know how close that fight was. But just in general, it was very weird. Let's go. Shamil's hype for this fight. Let's go, boys. But anyways, about to get into the second fight of this card. Hopefully it's a quicker fight and a lot more exciting fight than what we just had. But we shall see. About to get into round one. Right about now. Here we go. Let's see if Pertich can just swarm Gaziv like he did in his last fight. High kick came up short from Pertich. Calf kick landed nicely. Yeah, I guess heavyweight Ty is at least an influencer and does mean I guess so. I guess it's kind of enough to state the heavyweight division. Oh, big right hand landed. Ooh, nice swarm though. Big right hand landed. A takedown attempt here from Gaziv. Gets it pretty easily. But I guess you probably are right, to be honest. Ty has a bigger name. That's why he's still in the UFC. But honestly, I think he's going to get caught after that performance. I don't know. I don't know how he could possibly stay in the UFC. It was that bad of a performance. Pertich doing a decent job of getting back to his feet, and he does. Let's see if he can break the grip of Gaziv, turn into Gaziv, and break away. Easier said than done, though. He's got to focus on that grip, which he is to a certain extent. And for Gaziv, he's going to want to pick up Pertich and take him right back down. Why does Shamil actually kind of have a quick hand? Yeah, I don't know. Honestly, it was a very short sample size, but honestly, it didn't look bad. Didn't look bad. Another takedown attempt here from Gaziv. He does have double unders. Let's see what he's able to do about this. But so far, Pertich is doing a good job at staying on his feet, at standing his base, unlike Ty. Dude, fucking hell. I used to be a Ty fan, man, but this is just embarrassing. This last, let's say 8 fights, but I'll say really embarrassing these last 2 fights. It's been insane. No way we're going to have another fight like this. Fucking hell. It's like torture. Come on, bro. Do something. Fucking hell. It's early in the fight, though. I'll give Gaziv some slack, I guess. OMG, the blobs are going. Yeah, this is an insane fight. Right after we got Tai Tuivasa versus Louis Sutherland. This is an insane one. Let's go. Fuck this. Break up the fight. Thank you. Let's see what Pertich can do in range. He does honestly have pretty fast hands. Let's see if he's able to swarm Gaziv. Oh, nice little left hook lands there from Pertich. Jab came up short. Nice calf kick landed for Pertich as well. Jab left hook landed partially. Jab right hook landed nicely there for Pertich. His hands are way faster than Gaziv's. Nice calf kick to end that combination. A little bit of pressure as well for Pertich. Oh, nice little right hand landed once again for Pertich. Oh, beautiful right hand landed again. Nice right hand again. Oh, this is close to being over. I don't know how Gaziv's eating these shots. These are great shots landed by Pertich. A bunch of right hands landed once again. Right hands to the body for Pertich. Uppercuts landing clean. Gaziv's more or less out on his feet as they say that. He lands a big right hand. A nice little left hook for Pertich is landing really good shots here. Gaziv just is holding on for dear life. Does have double unders here. Fucking hell, man. That's actually a good sequence. Gaziv's mouth is wide open already. Yes, it is. The classic. Classic Gaziv. He is busted up a bit, though. Pertich was having great moments there. He does have the faster hands, which honestly is enough for the most part at this level of the heavyweight division. This ref is pissed off already. Every time they clinch, he's like, bro, what are we doing here? Honestly, he's right. MB, what's going on, man? Welcome back to the stream. It's been a little bit. Gaziv, please win. See, it's not looking great for him at this point. The longer the fight goes, probably the worse it'll get for him as well. This guy has no cardio. Hands on the cage. I thought he was going to break it up for a second. Oh, there you go. It's very quick to break it up, but in fairness, Gaziv's not really doing anything. Head kick came up short. Nice jab landed once again for Perisic. Ooh, a nice right hand landed by Gaziv. Calf kick landed for Perisic. Jab landed for both guys. Jab landed once again for Perisic. Nice shot landed. Oh, nice jab landed again for Perisic. Oh, Gaziv hurt him. Gaziv hurt him. Oh, man, Perisic is hurt bad. Gaziv's got a swarm on him here. Perisic. Oh, uppercut. Oh, right hand over the top lands for Perisic. Left hook. Oh, nice uppercut landed once again for Gaziv. Left hook came up a bit short for Perisic. Oh, right hand landed. Wobbled Gaziv. This is a good round, actually. Right hand landed for both guys. This is not super high level, but this is fun. Gaziv is super tired at this point. Holding on for dear life once again. Let's see if he can land a knee to the body or land anything at that for that matter. I don't think he's going to throw another shot. Ooh, a nice little knee to the body at the very end. And that's round one. Definitely a Perisic round there. There were fun moments in that fight so far. Let's see how it plays out. Gaziv was legit trying to eat those punches. Yeah, he was. He actually was. I saw his mouth was open. He was trying to chomp at the bit. Yeah, not super high level fight to say the least. I mean, both of these guys suck, but at least fun moments. Perisic did a good job at just swarming, and more or less, as I said before, it is kind of enough for him to just swarm to find finishes at this level of the heavyweight division. He did it again here, and it was working. Look at those nice right hands landed for Perisic. That uppercut really had Perisic wobbled, though, I will say. That was definitely an opportunity for Gaziv to swarm, but I think he's just too tired, man. I don't know, man. This guy's got no cardio, but that's what you get with heavyweight blobs. Perisic's cardio looks fine, though. Fuck. They screwed me over here. Round didn't start yet. Here we go. Round two, sorry. Calf kick landed by Perisic. Nice jab as well. Shamil is a marauder. He is. People forget, man. Shamil Gaziev. Calf kick landed once again. Gaziev is going forward, though. Let's see what he's able to do with this pressure. Right hand to the body came up short from Perisic. Calf kick landed for him, though, I will say. Nice little calf kick once again for Perisic. Honestly, not really doing much because he just goes forward anyway. He's a marauder. Decent pressure here from Gaziv, but if Perisic literally just uses movement the way he does, he's going to gas Gaziv out so badly that he's not going to be able to stand. Doesn't even really have to land shots, but nice jabs landed by Perisic. Oh, nice little right hand landed by Gaziv, though. That was a good shot. Gaziv's mouth wide open. It is true. Oh, man. Jab to the body lands by Perisic. Body kick landed by Perisic. Nice little jab landed by him as well. I do think he is starting to gas out a little bit as well. Nice little jab. A couple jabs landed there by Perisic. Oh, right hand over the top landed by Gaziv. That was a good shot by him. Looping left hook partially lands by Perisic. Ooh, that was a good right hand landed by Perisic. But good pressure here by Gaziv. Let's see if he's able to open up a little bit more. Land some big shots. Oh, beautiful right hand landed by Perisic there off the back foot. Oh, big shot. Left hook. Oh, beautiful right hands. Dude, Gaziv's literally just eating these shots, though. These are big ones, though. I don't know how many more of these you can take. Nice little jab landed once again for Perisic. Perisic just has an explosion once every couple minutes, and then he's more or less gassed out once again. This is kind of what you get for blob fights. Dude, honestly, it's not a bad idea to take the decision for the last fight and for this fight. Last fight would have been a great idea, but for this fight, I don't hate the decision. These guys both suck. Right hand lands for both guys there. Jab lands. Dude, this is insane. Gaziv literally has no defense. His defense is just like going forward and eating the shots. Those are good shots landed by Gaziv, though. Perisic is hurt. Oh, right hand lands over the top for Perisic. He's really snapping Gaziv's head back. Holy shit. Oh, big shots landed by Perisic once again. Gaziv is holding on for dear life. Nice knee up the middle landed by Perisic. I don't think that landed cleanly, though. People forget, man. Shamil had to cut 50 pounds to make the heavyweight limit. Dude, yeah, people forget. They do forget. Oh, man. What the fuck are we doing here? Let's see if Gaziev can break here and land an elbow on the break. No, it decides not to do it. He's so tired. He's got to hold on to the top of the cage. Ref saying fuck off. Gaziev doesn't give a shit, like a true G. Just pressuring here. Just, securing the fight. Listen, Gaziev's got great fight IQ, man. People forget. Wow, Perisic landed 92 significant strikes. That's kind of crazy for a heavyweight fight. Dude, breaking it up immediately. Look, Gaziev's pissed with the ref. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you breaking it up so quickly? But the ref's pissed, man. Not doing anything. Yeah, he's going to get his jaw broken. Fucking hell. Close your mouth. Oh, man, he's so tired. Couple shots came up short from both guys. Nice little right hand landed by Gaziev. I don't know if he's going to be able to stand after this round. Oh, he's hurt bad now. Gaziev's hurt bad. Oh, that's it. That's it. Nice finish there for Perisic. Landed just a bunch of right hands. Gaziev literally had no defense for it. He had no answers for it. Listen, I still think Perisic is horrible, like literally terrible. But he was more athletic, and Gaziev literally had no defense, and it was enough in the end. He was just tired. He was hurt. It was over. There's not really much that he can do at that point. It is what it is. That's a big man to fall. Gaziev might get cut. He's upset about his loss, but I mean, listen, he's just not good. I don't know what to say. I mean, these guys are just not good. Perisic also sucks. That was a good body kick landed by Perisic. New heavyweight blob rule, 3 rounds. Rich Mitchell makes every fight 20. That's true. I kind of respect it, though. I really do respect it. These blobs are just trying to force their way into the clinch to find moments of rest. I kind of respect it, dude. Fuck it. Fuck that. Let's just fight. Heavyweight champion only. It's true. That's true. Fucking hell, man. The heavyweight division is in shambles. Jake Wallens, he's out of his Vegas fight. Okay. Oh man. Freaking hell. Taito Ivasa gets hired by McDonald's. That's interesting. That could be a good role for him. He just has to avoid grapplers, and he should be okay. Yes, BSC versus Paddy Pimblett is more or less official. So yeah, I'm excited for it. Should be good. Oh man. All right, who do we got next? Are we getting into better fights? We got Rahiki, I believe, next, who honestly is pretty fun. He's fighting a guy who's 4-2. So see how that goes. But Derek Lewis. What's going on, man? Welcome to stream. No, not the blob. It's kind of funny. They had back-to-back, like, really low-level fights. Low-level blob fights. Insane, but it is what it is. Legend has his... Yeah, I don't think they can get Shamil Gaziev out of the cage, man. He's just laying there. He's too big for anybody to really pick him up. Yeah, he might still be there. During the main event, I wouldn't be surprised if they just had him laying there. And that's how Prates is going to win the fight. Gaziev's just going to be laying on the side of the octagon, and JDM's going to try to utilize some footwork. He's going to trip over Shamil Gaziev, and Prates is going to find the finish from up top. Dude, he can't even get up. Fucking hell. Oh, man. Gaziev still is there. He's on the stool. Let's see if he's able to get up. I miss UFC for 2 weeks. Coming back now. Michael Bisping. Great. He's got no hair at this point. He shaved off all his hair. I don't know. I guess good for Perisic for getting the win, but bro. Oh man. This guy sucks. Imagine you have to carry Gaziev out. Dude, maybe. I don't know. This guy's so gassed. Oh man. I'm curious if he's still on the stool. I don't know. Maybe it's just a personal pet peeve, but it does frustrate me when these guys think they put on great performances. Um, I mean, listen, he found the finish. I guess good for him, but that was a terrible performance. Parrot just says he'll fight anybody next. What do you ask for a bonus? I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it through this card, boys. Fucking tired as fuck. Gotta step it up with these fights, man. Oh man. Wake me up for the man. Wake me up for the man. This is fucked. Oh man. All right, let's go. Let's move on. Ali Schmid. This is a short notice fight. But he is 4-2 in the UFC, which is insane. We'll see how it plays out. Could you imagine Fitty going to heavyweight and having success with this belt? Dude, honestly, he would. He probably would. These guys, especially for these blobs, dude, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what the fuck they're doing, and they have no cardio on top of that. So yeah, probably Finney would be able to find takedowns. He's not going to be able to do anything with it. He's just going to lay on top of these guys. But it is honestly, it probably is enough for him to just, literally just lay on top. He's been able to do it before, just lay on top of guys. I'm sure he can do it against blobs at heavyweight. Fucking hell. What was that? It's real guns. When is this pro debut? 47 seconds. Holy shit! What a fucking build. Good for him. Let's see if Srilgan's sparring partner can do anything. Dude, his opponent is actually insanely bad. I've never seen anything like that. I don't know. Tapori says he no longer needs money for his fights. Yeah, I think we know. Volk's moving up to heavyweight next. Wow. That's interesting. We'll see how that one plays out. Too bad we lost Rahiki versus Jack Jenkins. That would have been a violent fight. That would have been really, really good. I'm assuming Rahiki's just going to find a quick finish here. I actually think he's like kind of good. I would like to see a little bit more on him, but he is athletic. He definitely has really fast hands. His striking is pretty good. So yeah, I think there is a lot to like about Rahiki. I do think he's going to find a quick finish, but I agree. Him versus Jack Jenkins would have been really fun. Patty Pimlet versus Carlos Prates face off. Yeah, I think we got insanely lucky with the Colby Thickness fight. I'll take it. But apparently it was a bad robbery. Okay, now. Immediately walks out. Oh, man. Oh, man. Come on, let's get to this next fight already. The boys are walking out, though. Tattoo Voss had a lot of fun fights, but he's the lowest ranked UFC fighter based on Typology's rankings. Time to let the bare knuckle go. Yeah. Yeah, that could be a good idea, I guess, for Ty to move over to bare knuckle. But honestly, I don't even know, man. He's just so bad. He's so bad. He can't really do anything. And he has no cardio on top of that. So I don't even know if he would have success in bare knuckle. I guess he won't have to worry about the grappling, which would be good, but I don't really know how much success he would even have. I really wanted to bet Urseg, but the line movement got me nervous. Honestly, me as well. Listen, I honestly think I'm not even joking. I think a fair line is. By the way, this is a cool promo for Hamzat versus Strickland. But I think a very fair line, honestly, is like minus 300, minus 400. I do think that's fair, and that's what the line opened as. But the fact that the line moved this much, I don't know, man. It definitely does make you think a little bit. Is Steve Urseg injured or something going on with that fight? I don't really know. But I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. I guess we'll find out. Find out Saturday night. Find out Saturday morning. In like an hour, we'll probably find out. We got a snake in Australia. Holy shit. What the hell is going on here? Yeah, this is actually a lot of experience on display here. These guys have better cardio than Tai Tuivasa. Tai would have gassed his arms out already at this point. Oh man, my word, baby boy. Oh man, minus 625 for Rahiki. What's Rahiki by finish? What are these guys just got to hold up that beer snake for 5 rounds or for 5 rounds for the rest of the card? It's falling apart, fellas. Fucking hell. Wow, he's using his head. They're trying to connect it to the next section. Let's go. Help the kid out, man. Fuck. Fucking hell. This is the most exciting part about this card, honestly. It's ridiculous. What the hell are we watching? Oh man. All right, here we go. Rahiki's walking out. Rahiki by knockouts minus 160. Honestly, I think that's fair. Highlight of the night is beer cup snake in the crowd. Honestly, yeah. Honestly, yeah. Dude, what's going on with this UFC slop, man? I can't do it anymore. It's tough to watch these shitty cards. But I'll end up watching it anyway and just complaining about it the next day. I can't stop, dude. It's like crack, bro. I can't stop. He's at a 3-fight. The very least, he is on a 3-fight win streak, but yeah, we shall see. Freaky Rahiki. What a fight name. Freaky Rahiki. Dun, 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 na, 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 na. This guy out of Australia? He has to be. Let's see. Schmidt out of, I think he is. It's kind of crazy though, bro. How the fuck? This guy's 4-2. He isn't a 3-fight win streak, but still he's 4-2. What are we doing here, man? What are we doing? Let me see. Dun, 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 na, na, na. Dun, na, na. Should I pour some whiskey in my coffee this morning to make it more interesting? Honestly, yes. Dude, sometimes I wish, man. I wish I liked coffee. It would help out a lot. I just don't like it, bro. I don't know. Maybe it's an acquired taste, but yeah, it would definitely help me out right now. Struggling, man. God damn. Armin versus Tony. We're finally getting Khabib versus Tony. Finally. But it's in wrestling. RAF wrestling. Armin versus Tony. We'll see how that one goes. Should be somewhat interesting. Did you guys, by the way, did you guys see that that Orlando Magic game yesterday? Actually, either one of those matchups yesterday, the Orlando Magic or even the Rockets, so bad, bro. I honestly, like, I feel bad that I wasted my Friday night watching those games. It was so fucking bad. The Magic scored 19 points in the second half. And Johnny, what's going on, man? Welcome to stream. Hot chocolate is good. I agree. Hot chocolate is good. But I need to wake up here. But the Magic scored 19 points in the second half, and the Rockets scored like I don't know how many points, but they could not score, man, at all in that game. It was insane. All year, I actually looked up the stat. All year, there was only one game that during the regular season and playoffs up until that point that the total amount of points went under 176 points. Yesterday, we saw two examples of that. That's insane, man. I believe the Rockets game was 176 on the dot, and the Magic game wasn't even close. It was like 172 or something, or I don't know, something ridiculous. So just ineptitude to say the least. Honestly, these past like 2 days in the NBA have been like really weird. The Knicks blow out the Hawks, not even remotely close. If you guys actually watch my streams right after those Knicks losses, that's why I was frustrated. The Knicks are so much better than the Hawks. It wasn't even close. It should not have been even remotely competitive. So it was kind of like annoying to see that the Hawks even won any games, especially had a lead in that series. But the Knicks winning by that much was interesting. What did they win by? Literally 50 something points, 50 something points, an NBA game in the playoffs, an elimination game as well. Kind of insane. And then we saw what we saw yesterday, where the Magic were up 24, scored 19 points in the second half, and the Rockets just are not like an NBA team. I don't know what to say. That was insanely bad of a performance. I get it. Van Vliet and Katie are out, but you got to do a little bit better. Reed Shepard played horrible, I thought. I don't know. It's just bad. I'm more of an energy drink person, but it's in Texas morning, so I need something warm. Fair. Yeah, that's true. I mean, listen, I wish I did like coffee. I really do, but I just don't. I saw the highlights of those games. Yeah, you didn't really miss much, to say the least. I honestly wish I did anything else. But yeah, it was not very fun. Oh fuck. Let's just get through this card, man. Hopefully the main event's fun, but I gotta get to sleep. Let's go. Schmidt. Let's see if this guy's any good. I have a feeling probably not, but this should be quick. Yeah, I agree. It should be like under, let's say, under minute and a half knockout, probably. Let's see. Under 1.5 is minus 176 for this fight. I'm not going to bet anything on this fight, but should be quick. Rahiki. Let's see what you got. Hopefully you can make it quick. We got to get to my boy Steve Erceg. I'm very curious how that fight's going to play out. Honestly, I think it should not be close, but let's see. Rahiki fights out of Sydney as well. Freaky Rahiki's one of the nicknames of the year. Anyways, about to get into round one. Yo, what's going on, man? Welcome to stream. Maybe like Ethan Ewing and scoring. maybe. We'll see. And it's just the thing is, this guy's 4-2. It's not a great sign, but let's see. Let's see how he performs. Here we go. Round one. What the fuck is UFC doing? Just giving these guys records. Junior Taffer was 6-5 going into tonight. Yeah, I don't know, man. I agree. There's so many like horrible fighters in the UFC. That's why we complain. There's so much slop in the UFC. These guys are not, good fighters. Good pressure. A nice little calf kick landed by Rahiki. Did a good job at getting out of the way of shots from Schmidt. High kick get blocked though. Nice little spinning kick to the body from Rahiki. He's just very athletic, man. He's very athletic, very fast. Hits relatively hard. He's good, man. It's pretty good. We'll see what Schmidt's got for him, though. Spinning wheel kick came up short from Rahiki. I think he just wants to land something crazy. But we'll see. High kick once again came up short from Rahiki. Good movement thus far. Nice calf kick from Schmidt. Jab to the body came up a bit short, but good movement thus far. Nice little calf kick landed by Rahiki. Whenever you have a guy that utilizes a lot of movement, going to the calf is always a good idea. So I wouldn't mind more calf kicks from Rahiki here. Nice little jab landed by Rahiki, right straight to the body, partially lands from Schmidt. Spinning wheel kick got blocked once again from Schmidt. Calf kick landed by Rahiki there. A couple of them. Nice calf kicks. Schmidt's more so on the front foot at this point. Jab to the body landed nicely for him. Nice jab. I would like to see Schmidt follow up on some of these shots as well. He's doing a decent job. That was a good calf kick from him. He's doing a decent job at landing some decent shots, but I would like to see him follow up on them. High kick came up short from Schmidt. A lot of high kicks from both these guys. But you really got to set up the high kicks to actually land them. At a certain level, it's just very hard to land naked high kicks. Body jab landed not really too hard for Schmidt. Schmidt actually looks pretty decent and composed. I do agree. His movement's pretty good. I wouldn't say he's showing anything great offensively, but his movement is pretty good. He does look pretty composed in there. I do agree with you on that. And he's fighting a dangerous fighter. Good fight out of either stance, it seems. But we'll see what sort of offense he has as the fight progresses. Oh, nice little backhand shot from Rahiki. Oh, big right hand over the top from Rahiki. Oh, that's it. Left hook from Rahiki. That should be it. Yeah, that's it. That was a nice finish, man. Schmidt honestly didn't look terrible to me. It's just offensively, he had nothing. He had nothing for him. And eventually, Rahiki was able to land a big shot, big right hand, big left hook to finish it off, and that was it. Good performance, man. This guy's super athletic, very fast. He's good. I wouldn't mind the UFC holding on to Schmidt a little bit longer just to see if there's anything there. Not super impressive, but his movement I thought was pretty good. And he does deserve it. He took a fight on short notice. I'm sure they're going to keep him around, but as I say that, he gets slammed. That's true. But whatever. What are you gonna do? Nice little right. That was the left hook where he was able to find the finish, but it was a nice right hand that set up that left hook before that. Good style or good performance. Right hand there, left hook directly on the chin after. That was it. Good performance by Rahiki. Oh, man. Next, for anybody that is joining late, we have Steve Erceg versus Tim Elliott. And then we get on to the co-main event of the night, Beneil Dariush versus Salkild, and the main event, Prates versus JDM, which should be fun. Now it's time for Erceg Banger. Let's go. Let's go. Dude, I really need Erceg to win this fight, man. For the sake of humanity. I think the issue, the fear snake. I think really the issue that Steve Erceg has in his losses are he just goes up against guys that are super powerful and are also long, lanky fighters. But Tim Elliott is just not that, to be honest. So I don't know. I think stylistically it's a good fight for Steve. Are you watching through the Paramount app or do you have it as a channel? Through the Paramount app. That's how I'm watching it. By the way, I will say I had to watch something on ESPN Plus the other day. I canceled my ESPN Plus membership a while ago, but I had to watch something on it the other day, and I'm so happy we're not on ESPN Plus anymore. Dude, it's so expensive. I had to pay $60 a month to watch this one game, this one MLB game. It was insane, bro. And I canceled it immediately after. But bro, like, what are we doing here? And also the app sucks, so very annoying. Oh man. Junior Tafa calls out Zhang Minyang. Let's go. Dude, this card is insane. Tai Tuivasa looked horrible. Louis Sutherland actually got a win on this card. Paratich also actually got a win on this card. And Junior Tafa got a win on this card. Dude, what the fuck is going on? It's just a terrible card. Tim Elliott is a crafty vet. You never know when he'll fluke one. That is true, but I think really how he wins fights, he is a crafty vet. That's true, but I feel like really how he wins fights is just having a grappling edge over his opponents and just utilizing that to his advantage. But we'll see what happens. Paramount is also kind of trash. I regret getting it through the app. Yeah, I mean, no, Paramount sucks too. Especially for the TV app, it's terrible. It really is bad. It's just super slow. Nothing really loads quickly. Once you get into the stream, you're good. But before you get there, the app sucks. So I don't know. I thought maybe it'll get a little bit better, or a lot better once we leave ESPN Plus. It honestly probably even got worse. The app's pretty bad, and the card quality is definitely worse than under ESPN Plus. I actually like Paramount. I haven't had many problems since the beginning. Way better than pay-per-view or pirating. Yeah, that's true. That 100% is true. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm overly complaining about the app, but at least like for the phone app for like let's say the iPad app or whatever, I think it's fine. But for the TV app, maybe it's just me. I don't know. But for the TV app, I just constantly was running into issues where things weren't loading or they were taking forever to load. Once you get onto the stream itself, you're good. But before getting there, it's just very like frustrating to get on that stream. But I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's my TV sucks. I don't know. But yeah, people forget, man. We don't have to pay pay-per-views anymore, and that's a great win within itself, for sure. Wait, what? This guy's on the mic, and they went to break. What the fuck? No way, this guy's still talking. I thought we were getting on to the next fight. Am I sleeping? Dude, what the fuck just happened? I thought we were on to the next fight. I guess not. It's better to get it on Prime Video or Apple TV channel. Oh, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, it's a good point. If I already have the subscription, though, can I still get it from the Amazon Prime Videos platform? That's a good point. I've got an old ass Roku TV. I wonder if it represents. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. Anyone else? Yeah, I don't know either. I didn't think about that, but yeah, maybe I should just get the Prime Video app and get the channel. I guess could work out. Tai Tuivasa still didn't catch Tony Ferguson yet, though, with his loss streak. So maybe Ty's got to go for at least one more fight. Gaia Barrio. Oh man. Very good. Holy shit, is that real? No way that's real. Dude, that's insane. Adrian Bronner looks terrible, bro. Holy shit. I kind of feel bad. That sucks. I don't think you could switch using to Prime Video TV channel, but through the app, but on a simple Apple TV channel, you can actually use through the Paramount app. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I should get it. Thoughts on Krylov versus Whitaker? I actually think it's a great fight for Whitaker. I think he should win. I think the movement's going to be a little bit too much on the feet. He's obviously way better than Krylov. Krylov's really like best ability is his grappling, but you're probably not going to be able to take down Robert Whitaker. And on the feet, this guy just gets overly aggressive. He has okay calf kicks, I guess, but he just gets overly aggressive. I do think Robert Whitaker is going to be able to more or less piece him up on the feet. Holy shit, boys. I actually may not be able to make it through this card. Fuck. This is fucked. But I think Whitaker wins the fight. A little promo quickly. I feel like the pacing of this card is worse than normal. It has not been great, to say the least. Man. I gotta eat something. What should I eat, boys? And or drink? Let's see what we got. Give me the bilch. Give me the bilch. I will say though, I do really like the promos that Paramount is running. So that's one positive for sure. Also, after this card is over, I will be posting my instant reaction on my second channel, the Juicecast. So if you guys haven't checked it out yet, be sure to check it out after this fight card. I'll probably end up putting it out like pretty quickly after it. Hopefully I can make it to that point, but I'll push through. Dude, I'm so excited for this fight, honestly. Strickland versus Hamza. It should be super fun. Especially the build up to it should be really good. Strickland's calling Chimaev out. I heard the UFC is kind of having trouble actually selling that out, that arena for next weekend's card. I guess it's just too expensive. So I don't know, but I think eventually they'll probably sell it out or get close to it. I'd be surprised if for this card there's like no one there. I highly doubt it. If Strickland's wins, it'll be fucking madness. Yeah, I agree. It would be madness. Although I don't expect it. Yeah, I don't expect it either. But it would be insane if Strickland's able to win. This is one of these grudge matches that you know I'm really excited to watch. So should be good. Should be fun. What do they got here? No. I'm sorry if this is a boring stream, boys. It's just hard. I'm so tired. But yeah, let's get on to the next fight, hopefully. Also, Joshua, I did want to ask, were you able to see the best bets or the live stream from yesterday? I know you were having the issue, and you're not the only one, so hopefully it works now, though. Yeah, man. Let's see. Dude, the pacing in this card, I feel like has been like terrible, like unusually bad for UFC standards. UFC honestly has pretty good pacing, but this one has not been good, to say the least. Sorry, I just got to do something quickly. What the fuck? I did see it after, but for some reason it doesn't notify me when the member stream starts. Last weekend I didn't see shit though. Yeah, I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. I don't know if there's something that I have to do, some sort of a setting I have to turn on. I don't know why it's not popping up, because you're not the first person to tell me that. I don't know. I guess I don't know. I don't know what to say. But fucking hell. Fuck. Let's get to the next fight already. Holy shit. Really milking this. Do 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 do. I gotta get something. Holy shit. All right, we're good. We're good, fellas. Let's check Twitter to see if I missed anything from you boys. Are they all bots? Are you guys bots on Twitter? Fucking hell. There's 210 people watching live. There hasn't been a single comment. Fucking hell. All right, here we go, boys. Our boy Steve. Let's go, Steve. We got to get a win for the sake of humanity here. What kind of coffee have you tried? There's a lot of different types. Surely you can find something you like. Well, I do like frappuccinos or something like that. But obviously that's just sugar. So obviously I like that. But I've tried a couple. I've tried just like I don't even know, just regular coffee, just with milk, not like super dark, just I don't know, lighter coffee, I guess. And I didn't really like that. What else did I try? I don't know. I haven't really tried many. Yeah, probably there is something that I like. I do like frappuccinos, obviously, but it's just sugar. Oh man. Fucking hell. People forget, man. Coffee's good. People do forget. They do forget. It's unfortunate, but they forget. Oh, man. Oh man. Nice finish by Rihiki. Yeah, the boys are walking out. Urseg is next. Urseg versus Tim Elliott is next. Then we got our co-main event, which should be a finish, I think, for Quinlan. And then we got the main event. What's up with this pacing slow as fuck? Of course, for any card that would have slow pacing, of course it has to be this one. And I can't. I just want this card to be over. Can't fucking stay awake here. But yeah, the pacing has been terrible, man. I don't know what the fuck are they doing. It's just like PFL level spacing. Saying something. PFL spacing is probably the worst ever in any sport. But, yeah. Oh, that's sick, bro. Jalen Brunson, Kobe 5 Pro Tro. Those look kind of sick. No way these guys haven't even walked out yet. Don't tell me they haven't walked out yet. You're kidding me, dude. This pacing is insane. This is frustrating the fuck out of me. What the fuck is this pacing? Why are we waiting so long? Holy shit. Oh, man. The last fight ended like 15 minutes ago. All right. Just doing a little promotion, then I'll walk out, and hopefully we'll get into the fight sooner rather than later. Okay, diabetes. Bad blood in the heavyweight division. Very good. Oh man, boxing manager stuff. That's for tier guys too. What the fuck? Fucking hell. What the fuck kind of submission is that? That's crazy. I may take a flyer on Benil. I don't honestly hate it. It's just going to be so nerve wracking throughout the entirety of that fight. But like skill for skill, I don't know. Honestly, probably Quinlan's still better, but well, I don't know. Maybe not. But Benil's really good. So it's just going to be very nerve wracking. I think he probably gets slept. But I guess the longer the fight goes, the better it'll get. Only plus 300. Yeah. Yeah, it's not insane. I think I probably personally would have to see a better number to take Benil. Just his chin is so bad, but a bit of line movement on Steve Ursag. He's a bigger favorite now than he was. Not too significant, but minus 188 on duel. Ooh, JDM's the favorite now for the main event. Bit of a switch up. Yo, what's going on, Fly? Welcome to the stream, and thanks so much for becoming a channel member. I really do appreciate that. Juicy got a big heart. He did a free giveaway of his merch. Respect. Yeah, do you guys want a giveaway of merch? I'm not even joking. I actually would do that. But yeah, if you guys are interested, we can set something up. I'll figure out a way to do it. But yeah, people forget, man. Merch. You need to make a video with fighters of skill, one their weakness, Benil Dariush, Phil Hawes, fighters like that. That is true. That's a good point, actually. I'll take a photo of that. I'll put it in the archives. Yeah, I'll probably end up doing that video. I am like a little bit ahead on videos, so if you don't see it anytime soon, it's not that I'm not doing it. It'll probably just be like in 2 weeks from now. But oh yeah. Rahiki takes out his sacrificial lamb in round 1 by KO. Let's go. Oh man. No, I was saying with all respect, there's no merch in the background. I do like you. Oh. No. I just decided to change it up. Well, there is merch there. But I wanted to kind of get away from just like a merch store sort of background. I honestly felt like it was a bit too salesy, so I wanted to move away from that and just go to a studio. So this is the new background. I do like it, so I'll stick with it. But yeah, that's why I changed it. So in all live streams as well as Juicecast episodes, it'll be this background from now on. Johnny Walker for Stop Hospital 2028 for the undisputed belt. Let's go. Let's go. Fucking hell, man. People forget. They do forget. All right, boys. Let's see what our boy Steve can do. Let's see if this line movement meant anything. Let's see. Doing the fight announcements, and we'll get right into the fight. Hopefully the pacing after this fight will be a little bit better. Bearded Steve Ursig at this point. Everyone was kind of saying that he wasn't sleeping or something. He looked like he was super tired. Honestly, I thought he looked like normal, to be honest. I thought he looked like he normally does. But yeah. One suggestion: add your face somewhere when you post your videos. YouTube doesn't like just voiceover vids. Yeah, that's fair. It's the only thing is I just record it differently. I guess I could maybe switch things up, I guess. But that's kind of what the Juicecast is for like, where I show my face. But just based upon the way I edit my videos on the main channel, I kind of just record it and then, edit it like that. But it is a good point. Maybe I should just look to do instead of like voiceover videos, just do, you know, put my face somewhere on the screen. Hi there. What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. But all right, boys. About to get into round 1. Let's see what Steve Urseg has here. Let's go. Here we go. Round 1. Pressure here from Elliott. He has a very awkward game, so Steve does need to worry about some of these awkward shots, awkward movements that Elliott throws. Immediate takedown attempt, and Steve did a good job at avoiding it. Nice little left hook on the break from Steve Urseg. Good work there. I wish we had 10 Rich Mitchells. Dude, I agree. Rich Mitchell's the best ref out there. He really is. Spinning back kick came up well short for Tim Elliott. Body kick, I believe, got blocked there by Urseg. Just look at the way this guy moves, man. It's so awkward. So if you are Steve, you got to be patient. You got to find your shots. But nice little right hand there for Steve. But I do think, you know, the shots will be there. Nice little left hook landed there for Steve Urseg. A bit of a trip there. Yeah, Steve's essentially going to want to keep this fight very clean as possible. Oh, nice little left hook right hand there for Steve Urseg. Flyweight Yuri here. Yeah, with the awkward style. The problem with Tim Elliott is he's just like, I don't know, he's like not that good. We'll see in this fight, but he's super awkward. Nice little calf kick landed there though for Tim Elliott. Pressure here by Steve. Nice little right hand landed for Urseg. As I said though, Urseg needs to be patient here. Nice little right hand over the top as well. But he needs to be patient. You never know what sort of like weird, unconventional shot Tim Elliott could land. Nice little right hand to the body for Steve. Good pressure here thus far. And he's kind of just feeling his way out, trying to get his reads early on. Ooh, nice little shot there from Tim Elliott. Since being a channel member, cannot say trash stuff. Got to keep my name clean. Let's go, bro. I appreciate it, though. Seriously, thanks so much. Nice little body kick landed there from Steve Urseg. Pressure here a bit from Tim Elliott. Not too much action so far. I just feel like the style is so weird that Steve's just figuring it out. Hopefully he does figure it out. Nice little left hand landed there by Steve when Elliott was coming in. Nice right hand over the top landed by Steve there as well. Step and elbow came up short for Urseg. Left straight got blocked from Tim Elliott there. Steve Carell looking composed out there. He is. Nice little left hook landed by Tim Elliott there. Oh, left hand over the top partially landed by Tim Elliott. That wasn't super clean. Jab landed by Steve. I think Urseg should look to get on the jab a little bit more, to be honest. This is a very awkward style. I get it. But the jab can really start to set up a lot of different things. Watching Steve's make me move. Yeah, I don't know. Where is KKF? I don't know. Ooh, nice little right hand. Landed by Steve Urseg there. Right hand landed once again by Steve. Oh, takedown attempt. I think it was just a trip, but takedown attempt there came up short from Tim Elliott. Yeah, Tim probably just wants to go forward and throw these wild shots. It's probably how he has his success. The cleaner the fight is, the better. Oh, beautiful, nice right hand counter from Urseg there. I don't know how big of a shot that was actually, but it was a good setup. Spinning elbow got blocked there from Tim Elliott. Super, super awkward fight, man. Good job there, landed by Urseg. But as I said, when guys are super awkward like that, yes, you do have to stay patient, but just use your jab. Urseg's starting to get on the jab a little bit more, which is good to see. Another jab landed there again for Urseg. Nice. Oh, beautiful right hand landed by Urseg. That was a good shot. Elliott's kind of just trying to overwhelm Urseg. That was a good takedown there by Tim Elliott. Let's see how the grappling of Urseg is here. Good job getting right back to his feet immediately. Beautiful job. I mean, Urseg was scrambling with Pantoja effectively. So I do think he should be okay in the grappling here. So far has been. Nice head kick. Partially landed by Urseg there. Nice little awkward jab landed by Tim Elliott. Not too much power on it, though. Another takedown attempt. Wow, Elliott got that shot pretty easily. Not the best sign in the world, I guess. But let's see if he's able to do anything with it. Not really. I think that's an Urseg round, I would have to say. I am biased. I don't know. What do you guys think in chat? These flyweights look one punch away from ICU. They seriously look concerning. Yeah, I agree. These guys are pretty skinny, to say the least. I'm Stevie my wrist. Very good. Tim is trying to ski. Yeah. Urseg round def. Yeah. I think so. Live odds have Urseg as a minus 215, so slightly bigger favorite. Yeah, I agree. I think Urseg won that round, though. Let's see, fellas. About to get into round 2. There we go, JDM. Let's go, boys. I'm excited for that main. But let's go, Steve. Let's get it done first. All right. Anyways, round 2. If you are Urseg, as I said before, get on that jab. Elliott's going to try to pick up the pace, be more awkward, and just force exchanges, which obviously is the danger zone for Steve. But just use your jab, utilize your footwork, try to get on the front foot when possible, which is what he's doing now. That's how you have success if you are Urseg. My Lord and Savior JDM will KO Prates. Maybe. Let's see. Nice little left hook landed there by Urseg. But yeah, it definitely is possible. Super, super close fight in the main event. Nice little spinning elbow landed by Tim Elliott. Cannot believe Juicy woke up so early. Yeah, well, so far we're doing good. But let's see how it plays out. Nice little right hand over the top landed by Steve. Not a great reaction there by Tim Elliott, but maybe just awkward. Nice little left hook landed by Steve Urseg there. Tim Elliott smiles at him. Silly Goose MMA said Elliott 10-9 round 1. There's no way, bro. Everyone's saying Elliott won that first round. Dude, fuck off. There's no way. Nice little left hook landed there by Steve Urseg. Good jabs landed there once again by Steve Urseg. Nice little step and elbow landed by Urseg once again. Oh, beautiful right hand counter by Urseg there. He's getting going a little bit more here. What an awkward style Tim Elliott has, man. Fuck. Nice little right hand once again. Good counter by Urseg. Urseg's doing a good job of just countering effectively. He's constantly landing. Now, he doesn't have like the most power in the world. Oh, beautiful right hand landed by Steve once again. He's doing a great job of just countering effectively. Now he's utilizing the jabs. Awkward overhand left came up short by Tim Elliott. Pressure here once again by Steve Urseg. Left hook came up short from Urseg. Jab came up short once again for Urseg. Another takedown attempt. Tim Elliott's getting takedowns really easily, but Urseg is getting right back to his feet every single time. Let's see what happens here if he's able to break the grip. But yeah, he does. Urseg turns in. Nice little elbow on the break from Tim Elliott, but Urseg ate it well, and he gets to open space. Good jab once again by Steve Urseg. Right hand came up short, though. He's doing a better job at getting the reads of Tim Elliott. Awkward. Takedown attempt here from Steve Urseg. Came up short. Nice little right hand once again landed by Urseg. That jab right straight is money, and that left hook as well. Good left hook landed. Oh! Right hand into a left hook for Urseg. Good shots landing here. Elbow on the break once again for Urseg. Nice little right hand once again for Steve Urseg. That right hand is money so far. Body kick landed decently from Tim Elliott. Jabs landing nicely. Right hand partially landed once again for Urseg. Right hand's money. Nice takedown attempt, and he gets it. Beautiful takedown by Steve Urseg. This guy's well-rounded, man. But immediately, Urseg's a bit too high. Triangle possibility here. Nope. Tim Elliott goes for a takedown now. Gets it pretty easily. Urseg gets right back to his feet, though. Neither one of these guys can hold each other down. Good scrambles. And on the break, it was a good right hand once again by Urseg. Oh, beautiful elbow landed by Urseg. He is getting going, fellas. Went for another takedown attempt. Oh, beautiful right hand landed by Steve once again. Left hook, right hand landed clean. Another takedown attempt. Elliott may be a little bit hurt here. Single leg attempt for, wow, beautiful job by Urseg reversing that. In a weird situation here. Urseg is technically on top, but not necessarily in the most advantageous position. Let's see if he can scramble his way on top, which he does, sort of. Now Tim Elliott's on a takedown shot. Now Urseg's on the defensive, gets away. Beautiful work by Steve Urseg. This guy can fucking grapple, bro. Nice jab once again landed by Urseg. Nice right hand, left hook landed by Urseg. He's getting going a little bit more here. Nice little knee up the middle. Tim Elliott does look a bit tired. He's throwing wild shots here, which I guess he always does, but he does look tired. Beautiful right hook to the body by Urseg. And that's the round so far. Let's go, fellas. Big round for Urseg. I think it's 2-0 Urseg, but I don't know. If the judges really had that first round for Tim Elliott, round 2 clear for Steve Urseg. Let's go, boys. Let me get into some of your boys' questions. My bad, fellas. Who the fuck are those bots opposed to them? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, honestly. I've never heard of those guys either. What kind of commentary was that, Juicy? I'm Tim Elliott. My bad. I'll get better. In fairness, I'm super tired. What kind of name is Korean John? Dude, I always see Korean John on these streams. I'm like, bro, what kind of name is that? I always think that. Bro, look how Juicy's talking. I think he had a bet on someone winning via KO or submission. I do not. I do not have a finish on this play on this fight, but I do have a play on this. I love a damn flyweight scrap after a blob fest. Yeah, I agree. Urseg looking crispy. Neither one of these guys are beating anyone in the top 5. Yeah, maybe not. But I do think Urseg is very good. Very good. Anyways, getting into round 3 right about now. Since this is an Australia card, shouldn't we have Islam versus Kangaroo main event? Who you got? Yes, I do think so. Islam versus Kangaroo, but people forget, man. Kangaroo's got good kicks. Can give a lot of issues to Islam. Spinning elbow feint there from Tim Elliott. Nothing thrown. Good jab lands once again from Steve. Right hand partially lands by Urseg once again. Jab lands once again for Steve. Once again. Doing a good job at constantly landing that jab. Couple of jabs came up short. Left hook partially landed for Steve Urseg. Couple of calf kicks landed from Tim Elliott. Thanks for streaming. Let's go, brother. Thanks for joining the stream. Such an awkward style, man. I guess it's difficult to get going on a guy like this. So awkward, but thus far, Steve's doing a good job with the jabs and right straights. A little bit more pressure here from Steve. Right hand to the body came up short from him. Right hand came up short from Urseg. A little kick up the middle landed partially for Steve. Nice little body kick landed. Left hook landed for Tim Elliott. Right hand landed. Jab landed for Urseg. A little bit more pressure here from Tim Elliott, but such a weird style, man. Hands down, constantly going back and forth, throwing like wild winging hooks. So odd. Calf kick. Couple calf kicks landed for 3 calf kicks. Oh, head kick landed by Steve, though. That was a good shot. Jabs land once again for Steve Urseg. Jab's money, fellas. A good jab. Dude, people forget, man. There's nothing like a good jab. There's really not. It's just so effective. Nice little right straight into a jab, lands for Urseg. Good movement, getting out of the way of some of those return shots as well. Jab lands once again. Right hand lands once again for Urseg. Little body kick, partially landed for Steve. Good pressure. Once again from Steve. Takedown attempt for Urseg. Good job by Elliott avoiding that. Nice little right hand lands by Urseg alongside the cage there. Nice little step in elbow. Partially landed for Urseg. Nothing like too big so far, honestly, but just like good, clean work. There we go. Good shots landed. Good right hands landed by Urseg. Good movement. He's honestly giving Elliott a lot of issues with this movement. Good footwork. Good jabs once again. Keeping that right hand up. Nice little step in knee for Urseg as well. Is kind of getting busy with the volley. Beautiful jab there. Now these flyweights are too low. Can't see the potential getting broken. True. Oh, man. Oh, nice right hand landed for Urseg. He's getting going a little bit more. Is Steve. Beautiful shots. Takedown attempt from Tim Elliott. Gets a takedown. Urseg gets up immediately, which is what's been happening every single time. Urseg, or not Urseg. Tim Elliott's tired, man. Just backing up like that. He's tired. Urseg does not look tired. This fight's flying by, bro. High kick up blocked from Steve. Oh, beautiful right hand landed by Urseg. This guy's just super clean, man. I've been saying for a while, I think this guy's really good. He had a really close fight with Pantoja, which is very impressive. I honestly think this guy's good. I just feel like he lost his confidence at a certain point, but maybe he's building it right back up. This guy's very, very high level, man. He can grapple well. I mean, his striking's super clean. His movement's real good. There's a lot to like about Steve Urseg. I think it's just a confidence issue. Beautiful right hand landed by Urseg once again. Jabs. Ooh, little left hook over the top. Landed by Tim Elliott, but not too powerful. Takedown shot. Beautifully stuffed by Urseg. Urseg landed a couple shots on the break there. Ooh, spinning elbow. Urseg saw it coming, though. More pressure from Urseg. Right hand over the top lands once again. Another right hand landed by Urseg. Another right hand landed by Urseg. Another right hand landed by Urseg. Oh, man. It's getting going. Doesn't have a ton of power, obviously, but oh, that was a good shot as I say that. Takedown, immediate takedown attempt by Tim Elliott. Good, well stuffed by Steve Urseg. Oh. That's the fight. That should be Urseg. By the way, I bet on Steve Urseg. Two separate bets, actually. I had his money line because I thought the line was crazy, and I have him in a parlay. If he doesn't win this fight, it's an insane robbery. I think it's a 30-27. I did not understand the line. I did not understand why it was so close. And I think we kind of saw that. Let's see what the judges say. I've been fucked before, but it should be an easy 30-27 for Steve Urseg. But still can't believe Brock Lesnar takes bigger shits than the he does. He does. Did you bet on Prates? We'll see. Probably, but we'll see. Easy Urseg victory. I should have bet. Yeah, let's see what the judges say, but I can't imagine they don't give it to Urseg. It's 30-27. Anyone who says different is an Elliott better. Yeah, I agree. I don't see how you can even score around for Tim Elliott, but I've been fucked before. This would be like brutal though. Let's see what they got. Hopefully, I don't skip over the judges' decision. It did that, I think, last time for the Rahiki fight, last fight. But gotta see this shit, yeah. Gotta see this shit, yeah. Oh man. Let's see what this is. I got to quickly head to the bathroom quickly, but I want to see the result first, and I'll be right back. All right, let's go. All right, what do we got? $29.28. Let's go. 29.28. I feel like is not accurate, but let's go. Steve got the win back. I'll be right back, fellas. 1 second. Chat. Let's go, boys. I heard Urshag was hype on the mic. Let's go. All right. There was a whole lot of plays I liked tonight, and movement on the fight made me want to stay away. Now I understand, Joshua. It did kind of give me a pause as well. Honestly, I wanted to max bet it. I really did, but I decided not to because I also was a little bit afraid of that line movement. But I just decided in the end just to stick with my gut and take the play anyway. And I thought he, looked more or less 30-27. But whatever. Judges said 29-28. I guess it doesn't even matter. But anyways, let's update the chart. Let's go. So 185. 185? You want to fight at 185? 1, 2. Add another 2. Let me update the betting. No, another 2. So we are up. Okay. I'll give you guys the official numbers afterwards, but at this point, this is where we're at. We are 2-0, and we're up 4.5 units thus far for the channel members. We do still have a couple of big plays coming up. So hopefully it plays out well, but we shall see. After coming back from the bathroom, chat, he called it. JDM will KO Prates. We shall see. Maybe the judges thought Urseg got dropped on the first. Yeah, maybe. That's the only thing I was even thinking of in the moment, actually. Maybe they thought that. But I don't know. A lot of people also, like, online thought that Urseg lost that first round. I honestly didn't see it, but I guess in the end, it's the same result, so whatever. Juicy won one bet, and he went straight to the Absolutely. I hope JDM wins. Yeah, I'm a JDM fan as well. Time for Benil's funeral. Yeah, I think so. We'll see. We'll see. But I think so, most likely. How's the top 10? People forget, man. Video's coming along. It's coming out, man. People forget. People forget about that. People forget, man. Video, but it's coming. It's coming. Can't wait to see Dariush defending all the punches, but I don't think he's gonna be able to defend any. It's gonna be like one jab. He's gonna go out. If he somehow eats like any, I'm serious. I'm not even joking. If he eats any shots at all, whether like any sort of right hands or something like that, or left straight, I'd be shocked. I think the first shot that lands probably knocks him out. So we'll see. That Dude, that video of Carlos Prates waving like that, it reminds me so much. I don't know if you guys watch the NBA, but it reminds me so much of last year when Jalen Brunson lost to the Celtics in Boston, and they panned the camera on him, and he was like, and then the Knicks blew the Celtics out the next game. It reminds me of that. Is that a sign? Prates knockout? We'll see. Benil's gonna win. Am I right, Miami? Am I right, Miami? Oh man, dude, Hoket is saving the heavyweight division for sure. The fuck, man. My bookie's holding out. I didn't get paid out for my Urshake play. What are we doing here, man? You guys watching Game 7 later tonight? Kind of excited for it. Celtics versus Sixers. We'll see who the Knicks play next. I am more on Prates' side, guys. Spurs. That's true, dude. If he wins this fight, especially if I don't think he would win it late, but like theoretically, if he wins by decision or wins by a late round finish, it'll be a great ad for Sigs, I will say. But I don't think it's gonna happen. I think if he wins, it'll probably be early, within the first like 3 rounds, probably. But it should be good. Should be good. UFC Perth. I got to be more active on Twitter. I'm like barely fucking barely active, man. Try to tweet out some things during the card. Damn, it's bleak. It's true. He's not totally wrong. It is kind of crazy though, like because he doesn't have that bad of cardio. I mean, my boy's trying to tell me that his cardio was really bad. I don't really think so, or somewhat bad, I guess. I don't really think so. I thought in that 5th round, Ian Gary was way more tired than Carlos Prates. Carlos obviously was a little bit tired, but I didn't think he was like that gassed. So it's a good ad for cigarettes for sure. If Dariush somehow wins, so many fans are going to turn on Selko. Oh, for sure. It always happens. Whenever there's a huge favorite, if that guy loses, all of a sudden he's terrible. Or if someone like loses in general, all of a sudden that guy's terrible. So yeah, I'm sure it's going to happen if he loses. But I honestly don't see it, but we'll see. I want to see Nina with everyone these days, to be honest. A stream with Juicy wouldn't shock. Yeah, maybe. That'll be good for my channel. I wouldn't mind that. But no plans, no imminent plans to do a stream with her. Is this the year of the Unk? Dariush for the win? Maybe. Well, Black Betty. Let's go. But yeah, it might be. The year of the Unk. We'll see tonight. We'll see right now. Gary had to move around a lot early around there. Guys out and protest. That's true. That's true as well. It is very tiring to run away for 5 rounds. So that's fair. And it was a very low output sort of a fight. So I guess it wasn't super taxing for Prates. I do think this is going to be a way higher pace fight. So we'll see how Prates' cardio plays out as the fight progresses. But I do think the longer the fight goes, the better it'll be for JDM. So we'll see. Oh, anyways, boxing today. Can't watch it, obviously. I'm going to watch this card, but apparently it's a pretty big fight. I don't know who he's fighting, but anyways, he's the man. He's real good. Money Moicano, Ben Dariush, easy money, GCMA, not so easy money. Yeah, dude. If he ever decided to fight me or spar me or whatever, it wouldn't go well for Money Moicano. Also, Gary was blasting head kicks, keeping Prates' hand occupied. True. That is true. One thing that I do think I will say that JDM can take away from that Ian Gary performance was Ian had a lot of success when he put punches together in combination. And as I said before in the breakdowns, before today, live streams in general, that's something that JDM does really effectively, puts punches together in combination. So yeah, I mean, I do think that could be something that JDM goes to if he can get on the front foot, but we'll see how much time he gets there. JDM's kicks are being underrated. Yeah, but I do think if anyone had an advantage in the kicking game, it definitely would be Prates. His kicks are pretty good, and also JDM is really bad at checking leg kicks, unfortunately. But yeah, JDM's kicks are, I think they're okay. I don't think they're crazy, but they're okay, I guess. But I do think his striking obviously is number one, but I think essentially to set up some of the punches, I wouldn't be surprised if he looked to grapple a little bit in this fight. That's something that I wouldn't be shocked at all if he decided to go to. Oh, by the way, all right, my food's here, boys. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Fight didn't start yet anyway. Chat. Chat. DoorDash MMA. You're right. You are right. DoorDash MMA. It's a good one. You're not wrong though. What did I miss, fellas? If Prates beats JDM by KO, I have to say Islam just had his fight. Nate Diaz will send me. True, I agree. Chat. DoorDash MMA is a great one. Oh man. Let's go, fellas. Cheers. Mukbang MMA. Oh, man. All of a sudden, I'm not as tired anymore. Urshek saved me. Let's go, boys. All right, about to get into this fight. Quinlan's only 26. I really think the guys on Twitter are bots. I don't know. I literally have 240 people watching live on Twitter. Not a single person said anything. Interesting. What are you eating? Bacon, egg, and cheese. How much you tip in New York? A house? No. That would be disrespectful. Probably like 2 houses and a yacht. People forget, man. Sleep. People forget about sleep. It's very important. As Khabib says, you need to sleep. He's right. You got to take Khabib naps throughout the day. Well, actually, I don't like that, but sleep's good. Sleep's good. Have you always lived in New York? Yeah. Yeah, I have. I've lived around the same area, like basically my whole life. But I was thinking about moving to Florida sometime soon. Nothing imminent, but I was really thinking about it. Anyways, round one about to get started. Last bite. All right, here we go. Rich Mitchell, let's go. I was awake till 5. thinking I can make 2 and 6 a.m. stream. Let's go, bro. Yeah, I got like an hour of sleep yesterday. Oh! No way! Quinlan got stunned. You're fucking kidding me. He just got dropped. What the hell's going on here? Now Quinlan's on a takedown shot here. It's going to be hard to submit or even take down Beneil, to be honest. Beneil with the takedown. This is great for Beneil. Quinlan gets back to his feet, though. DoorDash MMA. Another takedown for Beneil. It's going to be hard for Quinlan to get away here, actually. This is huge for Beneil Dariush, man. Can't believe he stunned him. Mango drink? Nah, it's just orange juice. I wish. Wish it was a mango drink. Cell kill is not top 10. Yeah, not a great start, to say the least, for Quinlan. Quinlan's obviously going to need to get away from the grappling here of Beneil. What landed? It was a high kick? No. It was a jab? Holy shit. He got dropped with the jab. He was coming into it, in fairness, but it's crazy. Imagine if the chinny one in this fight was Quinlan. Fuck. Let's see if Shalko can break away. Much better position here, but no, he couldn't break away. That's far. People forget, man. But Dariush is a beast. Yeah, you're right. He is really good, though. He just does have a mashed potato chin, unfortunately. People forget. Rich Mitchell's not going to have this shit. These guys got to grapple or break away. Oh, good shots landed by Beneil. Might be hurt already. I'm kidding, but you never know. If Dariush wins, feed him to Poro. I wouldn't mind it. I'm not even joking. I think he might kill him if that ever happened. That'd be so bad. Let's go. Let's do something here. Fuck. There you go, Quinlan. Oh! It's over. It's over. It's over. He's hurt. Beneil's hurt. Oh! Beneil's going up for a desperation shot. Dude, I almost feel bad for this guy. He's out. Fucking hell, man. His chin is so bad. Dude, he's got to retire. Dude, I told you. One shot, this guy's going to go out. Or get hurt, at least. Fuck, man. Quinlan hits hard, but those are not really knockout blows, I feel, in that situation. Man. Our parlay hit for channel members. We're off to a flawless start. But I almost feel bad, bro, for Dariush. Give Beneil a chance, Rich. Look at that. Also, Beneil's got to keep his hands up, man. Your chin's that bad, you're standing in range, or not range, in close, with your hands down? Fucking hell. It's over. Beneil should go to 170. His chin will be better. JK made me out. I think he should retire, bro. This guy cannot take a shot. I think I can knock him out. I'm not even joking. Or at least hurt him. And I have no technique. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. It's pretty bad. Cito can KO Dariush. Gus to win can KO. Oh, man. All right, let's update the chart. The good news is, betting-wise, this is incredible so far. I think we more or less guaranteed a winning week. But let's see how many units we can actually win. All right, let's see. We had, so the play that just hit was a parlay for 4 units. Steve Urseg money line parlayed with Quinlan via finish at -102. So more or less get 8 units back on that. Let's just do that. 12. Holy shit, boys. This is a good week. We're up 12.5 units thus far. Around. I'll keep you guys updated on the YouTube post feature exactly how much we're up. But that's where we're at so far. 4-0, 12.5 units up. Let's go, fellas. Desperately needed this. Yep. I agree. I really hope Benil retires. I mean, how much more damage can this guy take, man? It's ridiculous. You should ask him about when he got rocked. Huh? Please, God, don't let JM get killed. Yeah. We'll see. I just don't understand if you're Dariush in that moment. Keep your fucking hands up. His hands were literally by his. Look at it where his hands are. Fucking hell, pick your hands up. You got an orange mix? No, just regular orange juice. Quinlan wants Gamma. Interesting call out. Feel bad for Dariush. I agree, man. I actually do. He's really good, but he's got no chin. He'll call out Gamrot. He's cooked. Yeah, it's an interesting call out. I don't know. Well, Gamrot's similar. It's not as bad, but it's similar in the sense that he also has a pretty bad chin. But his grappling is relentless, though. True. A Tony jab probably would knock out Dariush. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, Joshua. I have no idea. I mean, I would think anybody in those situations would like to keep their hands up. But especially for a guy who has the chin, the level of Beneil Dariush, who's been knocked out as many times as he has, how do you not keep your hands up? I don't get it at all. It doesn't really make any sense. So it is what it is. Dariush is a PC, El Matador. That's true. That is true. People don't talk about that enough. People forget, man. Taporia is ducking Dariush. Dariush beat Tony though. You are right. But I guess at that time, Dariush, like, he was on the up and up though. At this point, he's a different fighter compared to what he was. His chin was never good, but this is like insane how bad his chin is at this point. Mm-hmm. You're right. Ilya's ducking the entire heavyweight division. He's ducking the flyweights too. Pantoja's been calling him out for years. But Taporia just refuses to fight him. Very unfortunate. Do you think more between? Mm-hmm. It's been clinically proven actually to help out your chin. So yeah, I do think so. If you believe and achieve, shut the fuck up. All right, fellas. Just got the main events. Sorry. Where are we at here? Who would KO win? CTE, BJ Penn, or mashed potato chin Dariush? I don't know. But the only thing is, I feel like BJ Penn might just, I don't know, like run out of the octagon or like do something weird because you don't know what the hell's going on. It's actually not a laughing matter. It's kind of sad, but I'll say BSD. I'll say Benil Dariush. You got Dash Pass, can I borrow? You can order some McGee's. Mm-hmm. Sure. No, I actually don't have Dash Pass. I don't use DoorDash that much to justify it, but I don't know. People forget DoorDash MMA. All right. We're awake. But now after the card, I'm not going to be able to sleep. What are you going to do? Dagestani Bigfoot, Jamil Gassiev, the giant from Dagestan Mountains. Wow. Yeah, why doesn't Gaziev just juice up? Fuck it. Have him juice up and then he'll be fine. He'll be the best. I'm more of an instant cart tomorrow. Very good. That's fair. That's fair. Step in the cage, here's somebody. And the knockout. He wants to impress Dana White. All right, boys, let's go. Could we have a clean sweep? Let's see. All right. Let's go, fellas. It's actually such a banger of a fight. I'm very excited for this one. Ease a fight work. It is kind of funny though that JDM is fighting like well before Islam is. Islam won. Yeah, he is a taxi driver away from becoming his final form of his blob. Dude, Gaziev honestly could be the best blob in the UFC. He really could. It just his issue is, he's just not getting enough time. Like in his last fight today, he would have won the fight if they just let it continue. But the ref just had it out for him, and it is what it is. But Gaziev, whatever you want to say, is probably the best fighter maybe ever. I don't know. I mean, people like they do kind of they debate. It's like, oh, John Jones, GSP, maybe some of these younger guys like Taporia, Islam could they get there? But the one thing that is consensus is Gaziev is number one. So that's the one thing everybody does know. And it's Gaziev and everybody else. So yeah, it is what it is. How bad is Natsumoikano? He's not that bad. If or no holds barred, Gaziev would just yeah, he would lay on top of them until they can't move, and then he'll just ingest them after that. What a sight that would be. Let's go, bro. Purple Lamborghini. This is a great walkout. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go, fellas. This fight's gonna be so fun. I hope it is. I don't see how it couldn't be. But let's see. Honestly, very underrated. I'd say this is like a top 5 walkout in the UFC currently. Taporia's got to be number 1, I think. Pereira's number 2, or maybe you reverse those. But 1 and 2, I think, are Pereira and Taporia. Number 3, I don't know. I'd have to think about it a little bit more. I don't know. But I don't really know how to think about it more. But Prates is on there. He's got a great walkout. Let's go, fellas. Hamzat is number 3. Hamzat actually, I mean, he has just like a random song. I don't really know what his song is, but it's exciting because the way he sprints to the octagon, it is pretty exciting. Sugar got a good walkout. That's true. Yeah, Sean O'Malley has such a perfect walkout song for like who he is. Yeah, I think his is great. I agree. Paddy Pimblett's actually very good as well. His walkout's good. Actually, it's very good. So he's good. I don't know who else. Who am I forgetting? Volk walkout is iconic. That's true. Volk is incredible, especially in honestly, I think one of the greatest walkouts I've ever seen was Volk in Australia when he fought Islam. That was such an insane atmosphere. That was great. So that was great. Also, and this is obviously not in the UFC anymore, but Darren Till when he was in the UK, that was iconic. That was great as well. So that was really good. I don't know. There's probably guys I'm forgetting. It's already the main event. Glad to not wake up 11 p.m. Yeah, I agree. I kind of do agree. I mean, this was like super early, but I guess I'm awake now, so whatever. Yeah, card's been honestly the card's been like kind of good. Outside the first 2 fights of the main card were dog shit, but outside of that, the last 3 were like pretty good, and hopefully this one's good as well. Korean Zombie, awesome walk. That's true. Yeah, Korean Zombies is really, really good. Poirier, Diamond, yeah, very, very good as well. Poirier had a great walkout. I don't know. Let's look through the rankings. Let's see if I'm missing anyone obvious. Piotr Jan has an insane walkout. Kidding. Yeah, so Sean O'Malley we talked about. Volk, obviously. Taporia we already talked about. His walkout's great. I like Charles's walkout, but I wouldn't say it's necessarily iconic, the music itself. But I think just him walking out, the crowd's going crazy, and him going like this every time he walks out, that's super fun with his walkout. But I wouldn't say the music is like iconic or anything like that. But it's interesting. Oi! Oi! JD's walkout's kind of funny. I kind of like it. Oi! 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 But who else? Am I forgetting someone obvious? I don't know. There's a lot of good walkouts. People forgot, man. The art of the walkout. Khabib's song was pretty fire though. That booty UFC. That's fair. That's fair. WWE has better walkouts though. Yeah, true. But that's more of a part of the game, I guess, in WWE as compared to the UFC. But fair. TNT. Let's go, fellas. I'm excited. It should be good. Anything better than a boxing walkout these days? Yeah, that's true. That is true. It's just like a rapper walking out with these guys, and there's like a million people walking out with them, and you can't even like really hear the music. It's just like I don't know. Yeah, I agree. It's not very good. Dariush, yeah, not a great performance from Dariush. I mean, he had success. He ended up dropping Quinlan, so that was interesting. TNT. Oh, what the fuck? But yeah, people forget, man. Walkouts, they're good. Honestly, both of these guys have a good walkout. JDM and Prates. Yes, you need some pyro on the walkout. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Imagine they did that. Actually, that'd be hilarious. Dana White would be so pissed though. It would just like take more time, I guess, or maybe it wouldn't. I don't know, but I just feel like Dana would hate that. I feel like logistically it'd be kind of hard, just based upon the way it's set up. And like where they walk out, like there's fans all over there. It'd be kind of hard to do it. Oi, 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 oi. Let's go, fellas. Excited for this one. Carlos's daughter's there. Oh, let's go, boys. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Pratis loves it. JDM is stoic. Let's go, fellas. I kind of don't love no, all right, relax. Don't ever do that again. All right, it's all right. Nothing beats very good. Why would you bring your kid to the fight? Dude, I was just about to say that. I agree. I don't really like that. Especially like a little girl. Like, why would you bring a little girl to a fight? I honestly, I don't understand that. And listen, I think it's terrible to like let's say Protas gets knocked out or something like that. Like it's terrible for a little girl to see that. But even in general, like even if let's say in the future if I had a daughter or something, I would never bring her to a fight, especially when she's young. Like that's crazy. Even if she doesn't know anybody that's fighting, but especially like for Protas, because he is fighting. Yeah, especially yeah, exactly. So it's insane. JDM's brother looks like JDM. True. Um, let's go. Let's go, fellas. This is a big fight. TNT. Da-na-na-na. Yeah, this is my old AF playlist. It's a good song. TNT. Singing MMA. Protas versus via vape. True. No, that would be allowed. He can't do a vape or I don't know, take a hit of a vape. He's taken by cigs. Prates trying to be too young. He's losing. Think so? Let's see. Let's go, fellas. Wait, turn this shit on. All right, should be good. Even though I am Prates' side, tonight's overreacting. True. I know that was going on a lot on Twitter. The last time JDM did this at the press conference, he lost, but obviously doesn't mean anything. The by the way, the green line test finally lost last weekend. It was he had Zalal winning the fight. He lost, so the green line test is over. He has Prates winning this week, but the generational run is over. I guess I'll say. Let's go JDM. Let's go. See how this one plays out. No Bruce Buffer. Yeah, I don't know. Too far for Bruce. Let's go, fellas. Jack Della Maddalena. All right, fellas. Felt like Tony Soprano. Let's go. Juicy bet on JDM. Win, I guarantee. We'll see. I'll let you know after the fight's over. Here we go, boys. Let's go. Round 1 about to get started. Right about. Here we go. Round 1. DoorDash ain't. That's true. DoorDash ain't cheap. All right, JDM on the pressure here. Exactly what he wants to do. Both guys want to stay in the front foot, but especially for JDM, it's very important. Calf kick came up short from Prates. JDM and southpaw on the pressure here. Honestly, JDM does a great job out of either stance, but he's been using southpaw a lot lately to try to avoid the calf kicks, I'm assuming, of Prates. Some movement here from Prates. Yep, that's exactly what JDM's going to want to do. Punches in combination. Step in knee, left straight, came up short on both for Prates. Nice right hand, partially landed for JDM. Nice jab landed there for Prates. Yeah, I guess both will switch, but mostly JDM. Prates mainly fights out of southpaw. Nice calf kick landed by Prates. Nice little left hook to the body landed by JDM. That was a good shot. Pressure is real good so far from JDM. Hasn't landed too much, but it's still early, obviously. Right hand came up a bit long there for JDM. Prates is trying to get on the front foot here, which is exactly what he's going to want to do. Left straight came very close. I believe partially landed for Prates. High kick came up short from Della. Good feints there from Prates. This is where he goes to work. Nice calf kick landed for Prates there. Calf kick in return for JDM. Nice little calf kick once again for Della. Left straight got blocked from Prates. Calf kick landed by Jack, I believe, that time. Much better pressure here from Prates. Some movement here. Oh, right hook landed partially for Prates. This is the danger zone if you are Della, but did a good job at least momentarily forcing Prates back. Good calf kick landed by Prates. Jab left straight, missed from Carlos. Calf kick partially landed for Della. Della is going to the calf kick a decent amount. Couple of shots came up short. Prates got that KO coming. Yeah, the longer she's in the front foot, the better it'll get for him. But let's see. Jab got blocked. Left straight got blocked. Nice jab landed there, though, by Prates. Round 2, it's done. I think so. Very possible. Now Della is getting on the front foot, which is obviously what he wants to do, but backs up slightly. A couple of jabs came up short from Della. Nice little right hook landed partially there for Prates. Calf kick landed. That was a great calf kick by Prates there. Body kick landed cleanly for Prates. JDM's trying to pick up the pressure. That's, you know, the calf kick hurt him. But in general, that is what he wants to do. Stand switching here to conventional, right back to southpaw. For JDM, right back to conventional. Nice little combination there. Not really anything landed there, but decent. Nice calf kick landed once again for Prates. Left straight, I believe, got blocked. Jab from Della. A lot of those Anderson Silva feints from Carlos. Nice body kick landed from Prates. Pressure here once again from Della. Oh, beautiful jab left straight. That landing. Oh, knee up the middle, landing clean for Carlos. But JDM ate it nicely. Wow. Nice left straight landing for Prates once again. He is landing shots, but Jack Della's eating it thus far. But as I said multiple times, you don't want to take these shots, a lot of them, when you're fighting Carlos Prates. So, left straight into a right hand, lands cleanly for Prates. He's starting to land nicely. Knee up the middle, lands for Prates again. JDM's going for a takedown, and he gets it. I told you guys, don't be surprised if he shoots for takedowns. That was not a difficult takedown for Jack Della. May look to go to it in round 2. That was very easy. Prates got a big reach, like John Jones. Yeah, he does. He does have a big reach advantage. Such a nerve-wracking fight. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Good takedown at the very end there, but clear Carlos Prates round there. But that was an easy takedown. Let's see if Jack Della goes to the wrestling earlier and more frequently in round 2. But I guess the same thing happened in Prates' last fight versus Leon. He got taken down and controlled in round 1. And he found the knockout in round 2. So you never know with this guy. It takes one given shot, and that's it. What do you guys think? Prates round 1? I think it's pretty obvious, but what do you guys think? Telling him to worry about the takedowns, which they're all right. Prates got this. Will be done in round 2. Can't say what that is. Prates round. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, the calf kicks are starting to add up a little bit for Prates. Yeah, but look how easy that takedown was. That was a little too easy, if you are Carlos. Here we go, round 2. Now, all of a sudden, the pressure is even more important because JDM can shoot for takedowns alongside the cage. So if you're Prates, you do want to stay on the front foot. Carlos just laughing away. Nice calf kick landed by Jack Della, I should say. That was not a calf kick. Lower. Yeah, true. Calf kick got blocked by Prates. Left straight came up short by Carlos. Usman loves this fight. So do I. It's a good fight so far. Oof. Left hand. Knee up the middle. Partially lands. Jack Della tried to grab the leg. Couldn't get it. Nice calf kick landed there for Jack, though. Right hand to the body lands nicely from Jack Della. Nice jab landed from Jack Della. I will say, Jack Della's got an insane shin. I'm going to be honest. He's eating some big shots already. Now, he may get knocked out. We'll see. But he's eating some huge shots, and he's still there. And he's totally fine, actually. Yo, what's going on, Joseph? Welcome to the stream. I forgot the fights were on this early. Yeah, super early card. Another takedown attempt here from Jack Della. Let's see if Prates can stuff it this time. He cannot. He cannot. Jack Della gets the back. Too high. Too aggressive. Too aggressive from Jack Della. Lost his position there. Good job by Prates. Jab lands for him. Nice step and elbow lands for Carlos. Getting a little bit more busy here with the jab left straights is Prates. Knee up the middle lands again. Left straight lands again. I don't know how. Big left hand. Jack Della's eating some huge shots here, man. Carlos needs to maintain distance. I agree. The closer the fight gets, the better it'll be for JDM. Boxing exchanges as well as grappling. It's even more important now. Nice little left hand to the body lands for Carlos. Jab lands nicely. Good feints. Left hand over the top lands for Carlos. He's getting a little bit more busy with those shots. Front kick up the middle. Partially landed. Nice little jab once again. But still, JDM is on the pressure. Nice little uppercut landed there by Jack Della. Excellent commentary. I appreciate that, man. JDM learned the 1-2 from Islam. Kept shooting the takedown. That is true. Another takedown attempt by Jack Della, as you say that. Much better defense that time by Carlos Prates. But Jack still has an underhook. Prates is going to need to regain that underhook, which I believe he does, or he did. Now you're going to want to fire in a knee or something, or an elbow, and try to break if you are Carlos. There you go. Good work by Carlos Prates, breaking away. Calf kick landed once again for Prates. Calf kick and jab has been nice. Uppercut came up short. Oh, big shot to the body by Jack Della. Oh, beautiful left straight landed by Prates. Prates is a little bit too cavalier, and he lands a big knee. Big knee. Oh, Jack might be a little bit hurt at this point. Oh, head kick. Left straight lands cleanly. Oh, he's hurt. Jack's hurt. Jack's hurt. Knee up the middle again, lands for Carlos. Dude, this power is insane. The fact that Jack's even still there is crazy. Oh, Jack Della lands a big right hand of his own. Step in knee lands for Prates. Oh, beautiful, beautiful shots from Jack Della, but Carlos eats it easily and yells at him. Jack Della's still there though. Dude, this guy's chin's insane. He definitely was hurt, but the fact that he's alive is insane. Oh, overextended on that step in knee by Prates. Good job landed there. Elbow came up short for Carlos. When Carlos goes forward, man, this guy's tough. Very tough to beat. I mean, it's hard to take these shots, but so far Jack has. Oh, calf is fucked up. Jack's calf is completely fucked. Oh, left straight lands for Carlos. Couple jabs landed as well. Jack's he's gotta go, man. This is not great for Jack. Knee up the middle lands again. Left straight lands again for Carlos. Carlos is landing so many shots. Knee up the middle lands again. Left straight out after it. Can't even talk. Oh, what a fucking. Oh, this is very close to being over, boys. Oh, spinning elbow came close for Prates. Watch for the step and knee. Oh! Jack's calf is fucked up, man. Calf kicks, bro. They're huge. Jack, choose another banger, and he yells at He did. Dude, Jack has that same face he had against Islam. He just looks so defeated. Fuck, man. JDM looks done. Yeah, he does. This is the same face he had against Islam, but this is really early, though. He looks defeated, man. Maybe not as bad as the Islam one, but it's not great. If JDM doesn't even have a calf to walk on at this point, man. It's going to be hard to beat a guy like Prates like that. His corner's telling him Prates is getting tired. I think they're just telling him that. I don't think he's getting tired at all. Jack seems to be a little bit more into it at this point. Jack's got to stay in conventional the entire rest of the fight. Don't say Nice body kick landed for Prates. Now all of a sudden the body kick is open for Prates when Jack Della is forced to be in southpaw or in conventional. Sorry, Prates talking to him. It lands a nice jab. Now, if you're Prates, you can start to go on his lead leg at this point as well. Nice little left straight lands for Prates once again. He's on the pressure, feinting nicely. Didn't throw anything there, though. Left straight. Oh, another knee up the middle. How the fuck is Jack eating these shots? This is insane. Oh, takedown attempt by Jack Della. Still on the takedown attempt. Much better defense, at least thus far, from Prates. Breaks the grip, turns into Jack Della beautifully. Beautiful work so far from Prates. And JDM breaks away. That was beautiful work by Carlos. Oh, big body kick. Yeah, that's it. Now all of a sudden those body kicks are open for Prates. Knee up the middle, got blocked partially. Oh, this is close, bro. We're close to getting a finish here, fellas. The fact that he hasn't been finished yet is insane. Left straight lands for Prates. Oh! Holy shit. I guess it was a takedown shot. I thought he went out. Fucking hell. Yeah, Prates is getting beat up bad, boys. Left straight, partially landed from Prates. Man, Jack Della's good, man, but fuck, he's getting beat up here. This is a bad stylistic matchup for him. He busted open by that knee. Yeah, he is. He is busted open. Yeah, Prates is not being overly aggressive. Left straights land twice cleanly. Oh, high kick lands. Jack's hurt. Prates tells him, oh, nice little right hand lands from JDM. Stepping knee again. Oh, this might be it, boys. This is it. It's over. Oh, well, maybe it's not over. No, Jack might not be as hurt as I thought, but he's hurt. He's hurt, not pretty badly. These are good feints. I mean, listen, when Prates is on the front foot, it's tough. And Jack's too hittable. He's got to move more, but it's difficult to do. Easier said than done. Sorry, boys. I'll get to your boys' comments in a second. It's not over. Nah, it's not. It's not. I thought it was for a second. Left straight, knee up the middle lands again. Every time he throws that knee, it lands. Nice elbow. Another elbow lands for Prates. How is Jack eating these shots? This is insane. JDM's losing years off his... Yeah, dude, he is. There's a lot of damage. It's almost better just go out cold than take these big shots consistently. This is crazy. Calf kick lands again. Oh, JDM might be done based on his calf. Oh, this is brutal. Calf kicks. Oh, now left. Oh, big hammer fist. This could be it, boys. The fact that he's even still alive, it's over. He's about to call it. That's it. That's it. All right. Fuck. I do like JDM, but that's a perfect night betting-wise for us. Holy shit. I haven't swept a UFC card in a long time. What a performance, though. Who cares about that? What a performance for Carlos Prates. That was not close. That was an absolutely dominating fight. It wasn't remotely close. The calf kicks were huge. The step-in knees were huge. The jab left straight was huge. That was not a close fight. The physicality was huge. And honestly, at the end of the day, it kind of was as simple as that. JDM is too hittable. You can't take these shots consistently against a guy who hits as hard as Carlos Prates does. It was just too much in the end. It was really set up by the calf kicks. It was just not close, man. Let me get to your question. Sorry, boys, I missed it. Yeah, but the difference is against Islam, he was injured and he was limited physicality. That way he doesn't think he can be his opponent. Yeah, I guess that is probably true, Joseph. But I thought he looked not the same, but similar in this fight. I told you Prates is my dog, although he was acting too cocky like a Mexican. Yeah, listen, Prates is really good, man. I'm a huge Prates fan. Great performance. So let's throw it up on screen. What a betting night for all the channel members. A clean 5-0 sweep. And let's see, how many units did we make on that main event? We got fuck, so that's like let's just say 1.5, and that's 7, so 9.5. Holy shit, this is a big night. 21. Let's fucking go, fellas. This is not official. I don't know exactly how much we're up, but we're around. We're 5-0. We're up around 21.5 units. What a fucking day. Let's go, boys. Finally, this is a huge day. Huge day. Let's go, fellas. JDM is gone for at least 4 years. I'm top 5 too. Yeah, probably. Juicy pulled out a chance on a betting night. Undefeated, undisputed. Let's go. Let's go, fellas. Very good. All right, fellas. I actually am going to hop off stream at this point. I'm going to immediately record my reaction for my second channel, the Juicecast. Be sure to check it out on that channel. It'll probably be out within the next hour or so. So be on the lookout for that. Congrats, good reads. Thanks, bro. I appreciate that. But anyways, until the next time, boys, peace out.